A very hot and a very rich sup to you all. Welcome, everybody. I don't know about you guys. I woke up feeling hot and rich. I can feel it, dude.
Doug, to prove I'm really rich, these butts were purchased through Apple, so I even had to pay extra
Now that's hot
fees.
and rich.
Also, my house is on fire, so I'm a little bit hot. In order for chat to verify richness and hotness, please send me your bank account information so I can be sure you're rich enough. Also, holy shit, I fucking love Death Road. Please jam it in my asshole.
Thanks, Mildly. I appreciate it. I'm not hot. Am I getting banned? Yeah, don't talk about that publicly.
My god, I am so hot and rich.
We're so hot and rich, dude.
Hey Doug, was really looking forward to watching a stream since I'm stuck at home with COVID. But as per your rules, since I'm a go, I'll leave. Bye.
Look, I don't write the rules. I just enforce them. And the rules are today is for hot and rich people, okay? Can I write stupid brownie? I'm trying to get like dumb emojis into the...
I just found out I have a phobia of hot and rich people. Anyways, what are we doing today?
Okay, cool. We got a vote going. Also, I'm realizing when we're deciding if somebody's hot and rich, I should probably pull them up in...
Doug,
got a temperature of 100?
Does it make me get banned?
Look, once judgment begins, yes, you will not be allowed.
Hey Doug, I'm hot but not rich. Can I get alums for the poor? Dog, I got a job today. Am I allowed to watch this stream?
Look, we'll have to determine, okay? We are going to be examining people's lives today.
Doug, I'm not hot but I'm rich twice. Does that count?
Oh, you're super rich. Look, we're going to get into the specifics of how to be hot and rich, or if you are hot and rich, okay?
Perfect timing. I was just about to go for a long walk to clear my mind, and now I have something to listen to. Can we use our social credit scores to judge our hotness and richness? Like if we use a social credit score, I'm almost twice as hot and rich as Sans from Undertale. That's got to count for something, right? Hey Che, can you get the not hot and rich person off of you? Hey Doug, don't know what today's stream is about, but here's some pocket change for you, my friend.
Ooh, a couple hot rich people passing around pocket change, dude. God, we're so hot and we're so rich.
Hi Doug, I have a cold. Can I watch the stream or should I travel to the sun?
Well, often colds make you hotter, right? Physically, like your temperature. All right, look, we're gonna dive into this in a sec.
Hypothetically, if I was lukewarm and super rich, would my wealth make me seem hotter?
Oh, 7th Slayer, just realized they're timed out for a week. All right, I'll unban you, 7th.
Doug, look at you accepting $3 TTS, that's chump change. Come on, rich boy, $30 minimum TTS.
That's why I don't even do... Dude, that's why I don't even care. I don't even need your money. I'm so hot and rich. All right,
I was originally just rich, but then I tried your skin on, and now I'm hot.
Okay, hold on. Before we are going to get into this in a second. Are people here? We just need to make sure there's people here. It says there's 1,000
hey,
people
Doug,
here. I don't know
I'm
if that's
temperature hot.
a glitch.
Does that count?
Look, we're gonna clarify what this means.
Salutations,
5K?
Doug.
All right, cool.
I am now currently in Japan on my trip.
Oh!
Did you know the city of Kyoto encompasses the whole of the entire planet?
That's what I've heard as well. Not from many people or anybody, but I've heard it.
Hey Doug, here's an advance towards the hot and rich segment
Bailey
since
Cheryl,
I'll
thank you
likely
for
be
the
busy
gifted
and
subs.
can't be
Appreciate it.
judged either hot or rich. Regardless, I do like
That
that
seems
I'm
pretty
as
hot and rich.
trustworthy as femboys and just slightly lesser
It's
than
a
male
2-year
pregnancy,
subscription.
so I've
That's
got that
cash
going for
in the
me,
trash.
which is nice.
Okay.
If I light my mansion on fire, do I classify as hot and rich?
Wait, why isn't 7th Slayer? I'm trying to remod 7th Slayer.
Hi Doug, are you hot and rich? Can you start to OnlyFans?
Why can't I
So we can check
mod
if
you?
you're hot and make you rich?
It's a 2-year subscription.
That's
It says
cash
there's
in
an
the
invalid
trash.
username. I can't mod you, 7th. I don't know
Only
why.
hot and rich? Damn. Guess I'll have to watch Point Crow then.
Oh, oops. There you go.
I hopped on Twitter
Alright.
to see you interviewed the fucking governor of California. This was the weirdest collab I have ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. I'm gonna be honest. All right. Hold on. Let me grab this. What's the
It's
hottest
so
and
hot
richest song
rich
I
here,
have?
I can't handle it.
Not coffee. We'll save coffee for later. Other than coffee, what's the hottest and richest song that I have to kick this off?
First time they were here. I am very much ugly and poor, but maybe by the end of the stream you can teach us how to be hot and rich like you.
Doug. Pepsi storyteller. Okay, something. Oh yeah, Bayonetta. Something
Hey,
without
chat.
lyrics, so I can
As
talk.
the summer comes close, be sure to hydrate to prevent overheating. And to in an emergency, you can place ice in major blood vessels like your armpit, groin, neck, and forehead.
Okay.
You just subbed for 3 years.
That's a $60
Oh,
value.
it's you.
All for
Wasn't
only
expecting you to be
$14.99.
streaming. Shit.
It's a
That's,
2-year subscription.
Well,
That's cash
I
in
guess
the
we'll
trash.
go with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a bit of a problem. Turns out our community has a bad reputation. Okay? When I ask people about the Doug reputation, they think of us as like chaotic or immature. We need to revamp our entire persona and brand. So that's why I'm happy to announce that starting today, our community will only consist of people who are hot and rich, like me, okay? Look at that. Look at that. Now, this needs to be strictly enforced. So what we will be doing today is individually examining your profiles inside of Discord and banning you from the community if we vote that you are not hot and rich. Every person will be put in front of committee and we will vote. And if you can't convince the rest of us that you're both hot and rich, that you're some mad and nasty person, then you're out, okay? That's simply the reality of it. That being said, you might be thinking, well, wait a minute. I'm not hot and rich. Oh, no. That's the thing, though. You guys need to understand. Being hot and rich, it's not about being attractive or having money. It's a state of mind, okay? It's like how on a resume, you kind of embellish the truth and you present yourself in the hottest way possible, right? That's what I do. You just gotta act hot and rich all the time. So today, before we vote on whether you're hot and rich, I did create a program called the Hot Bot, which is gonna take a description that you give us in Discord
just subbed
and
for
write it all
3
into
years.
really,
That's a
really
$60
boastful
value,
terminology
all
that's
for only
technically true.
$14.99.
And fill out this PowerPoint presentation that we will go through, including pulling random Google images that best represent your lifestyle, your wealth, your career, and your hotness, which to me apparently is a unicorn. And at the end of it, after this was my profile, by the way, I ran the hot bot on myself, and it came up with majestic bald eagle wearing gamer headset at computer, which, to be clear, this is the Google image that pops up for that. At the very end, you guys will decide, am I hot and rich? And if not, does that person need to be banned from the community? So, what we need to do is create a Discord channel where people can submit their own profiles, and we're going to pull out individual people, put them through the hot bot, and then vote on whether they are hot and rich.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Are you finally squeezing us for our money?
I don't need your
Here's
money.
what I
Do you know how
got.
hot and rich I am? I don't need your fucking money. Like, this is all I want, okay? I want for people when they're like, oh, have you heard of Doug? He's
Hey
this,
Doug,
like, streamer who
I'm
does, like,
rich
tech
but not
stuff.
hot yet. I'll be hot once I go on estrogen,
that's the thing.
hopefully by the end of this summer. Does that count?
I want
Can I
people
get an advance
when they're
on
like,
my
"Oh, have you heard of
hotness?"
Doug Doug?"
cash in the
And other
trash.
people are like, "Oh yeah, his community, they're hot and rich." Right? They don't even say like what the content is. Right? You know, like this is what we need. Like every time
It's a
somebody
2-year
raids, like if we raid
That's
another community,
cash in the trash.
they need to be like, "Oh shit, hold on, these guys seem pretty hot and rich." That's the kind of community reputation we got to start cultivating, okay?
Hey Doug, what about my neighbor who is homeless? He's rich in useless wisdom and hot because I set him on fire by accident in Minecraft.
That is mildly terrible. Okay. So,
Hey Doug,
Barry, did you
have
get all that?
considered having Pox a
Do you
player
do you understand
D&D
it?
campaign? Don't care how you do the idea, I'm just curious how Pox a role plays.
Well, he doesn't. Maybe at some point, that could be fun. Okay, so let me show you how this works.
Doug, can you install a ramp in front of your stream? I use a wheelchair and I have to watch from the sidewalk. I am super hot and super rich, am I still allowed in?
Oh yeah. Okay, so we need to figure out what information do we need. In theory, all we need from you guys is like a
Hello,
brief
Mr.
description of your
Douglas.
life. Doesn't
I
even
am
have
so
to be
rich
that much
that,
information.
Instead of buying the generic
I made
branded
sure the
carbonated
program will
water,
flesh it out
I bought the
appropriately.
brand name carbonated water that tastes like a mixture of citrus and berries.
Okay,
I
buying
also
brand
got
name carbonated
flirted with by
water,
a server at the
even
local
though it's just
coffee
way
shop.
more expensive for no
In
reason,
conclusion,
that's hot and
I am
rich.
hot and rich.
Okay. So what we need to figure out is what information do we
Doug,
want from you
would
guys?
honestly be hot or bald. You need to shave your head.
Okay, what do we need? I feel like what we'll ask from you guys. Let's just clarify. I'm going to
Hey,
ask
Doug,
people to
I'm
post
not
a
hot or
description of
rich,
themselves
but I
into the
blistered my
Discord
penis
forum
with a
once it's up.
soldering iron once.
And then we need to figure out what information we want from you guys. So, I mean, we need your name. That's important. Your Twitch name.
Hey Doug, I have battle scars from all my previous bans. Is that
Career?
considered hot? As for being rich, let's be real, Doug.
Lifestyle?
You aren't getting anyone like that. Chat's already gambled all their money away.
Home. Why would that affect whether they are
My
hot and
body
rich?
temperature runs a little warm. Does that count?
Hobbies. Well, lifestyle includes hobbies. I mean, we could just do hotness.
Hey Doug, I'm
Social
hot and
security
rich.
number.
It's true, I swear.
something
Take this
really
$3
private.
as proof.
It's a 2-year subscription.
That's
Okay,
cash in the
throwing
trash.
$3 at me is pretty hot and rich, but it's even hotter. You know what
Hey
rich
Doug,
people do?
why
I
am
heard is they like
seeing
are really
JSX files in
stingy.
your editor tabs? Have you fallen for the heresy of JavaScript frameworks? Do I have to remind you that web components are the only truth?
Okay, what else do we want from people? So again, we're gonna take info from them. This is gonna be a short Discord description, and then we're gonna put it into the hotbot, who will create a whole profile for them, and that's what we'll vote on. Shit, weight, bank balance. Well, we just have. I just put money. Medical problems. Medical history is so funny. Why would we? Oh, education. Well, okay, we'll put education under career. Education and career. You fill this out as much as you feel like. Technically, it could be like a couple words total, but I think medical history. We'll just do hotness and stats. Okay. Hold on, I need good music. Nope. What's good? I need groovy music. Okay. Criminal record. I criminal? Single or taken. I mean, look, you can fill this out. Lifestyle, like whatever else, all right? It's up to you to give us whatever information you think is relevant to us judging whether you're hot and rich. Do we need anything else? Pet pictures? I mean, I can't put the pet pictures into the hotbot is the only thing. Famous celebrity relative. We'll just put fun facts. Penis size. Well, first off, not everybody's gonna have a penis. Secondly, I don't know if that's really part of being a hot and rich. Like, I've only become hot and rich recently once I realized that you just need to be really confident. So, I'm like kind of new to it. So I don't know how much having a penis matters to being hot and rich. What about sexual orientation? Also don't feel like it's relevant. Show me the full list once it's done. Private info. Okay, but keep it truthful, okay? Keep this truthful. Don't write out a bunch of crazy memes. We need it to be grounded in real people. At least to start. The one required category, Sickbee, I just messaged it to you. The one required category that we need from you is your Twitch name. Technically, everything else you can do whatever you want with. Okay, so Barry, are you listening? I don't know how many of these we'll do, but if you can just grab, basically all we need is just like grab somebody's profile that seems worth pulling up, and then as long as we get their name, their Twitch name, and then they've as much information as they feel. It could be a sentence or like 5 paragraphs. It's whatever. It could be interesting, and then just pass that to me in a DM, and then that's it. So it's just like on you to just pick one you think is interesting. How about I DM you a link to their message? We can. I feel like I'll get confused, but that works too. However you want to do it, Barry.
I see what you are doing, Doug.
Oh wait, should we pull them up
First you
here
ban all
in
the
Chatbot app?
scoundrels and infidels. Now you are getting rid of all the poor.
I just feel like
I fully support it.
I just feel like by the end of this stream, everybody is going to be talking about us. Be like, damn, Doug's community, they're so hot and rich, dude.
Oh, well, if it's a mindset, I'm 1,000,000, okay.
You're a million degrees
Both
Kelvin?
money and temperature-wise.
Okay. Turn the meme generator on. Oh yeah, we can do meme generator too. All right, let me turn on a few things.
You don't know who you're dealing with. I have 794 community points. It'll crash this economy.
Meme generator is now activated.
Okay, I need to chant power reps.
Our reputation is right on point. Stop denying it. You need to accept what you have created for what it is. Utter fucking chaos.
It's up to us to fix it, okay? We can fix this. We can fix our reputation.
I had to spend a lot of money putting down a dog and had an ugly cry in the car. What are we doing today?
Ooh. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope things get better. Okay, officially, it is in the hashtag DougHole Discord
at the same time. You can only choose one. I think we need Pox's opinion on this matter, though.
Oh, don't worry. Later on, we are going to judge whether Pointcrow is hot and rich, who's actually currently banned. Let me unban him. I'm out.
Hello, Doug. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I am looking for somewhere to put all my legally acquired funds. May I put my legally acquired funds into my profile so I can invest my money for the time being? Sincerely, Jeff.
You know what? I'll even settle for the Doug community is really hot and rich, and they're also kind of chaotic.
I am not hot or rich. I'll see myself out.
I'm sorry. At some point, we gotta have standards in this community, okay? We need to say that we're only gonna have a community of hot and rich people.
I'm a spy from Poor and Ugly People Incorporated.
Okay, that being said, being a spy, it's kind of hot and rich. Pointcrow is banned due to social credit.
Hi, Doug. First stream also mango.
Welcome. Chaotic feels unavoidable, to be honest. I feel like we can... Barry, I trust your vibe. Maybe just kind of normal, like just normal, standard-ass person. The most, like, generic life ever. Maybe a little boring.
Doug is classist. He wasn't like this when he had hair. Hey Doug, would a furry be technically hot and rich?
I mean, it depends.
I fill my bathtub with Saratoga water and take an ice bath in it. Yes, the ice is frozen Saratoga water. Hey Douglas, I really like this idea, but I'm poor and ugly with neck issues.
Heather,
I need
are you
to
here?
Earn money and tilt the stream to be comfortable.
Okay. So we've got a description from Heather in the
Chat,
Discord.
I love you, I support the rebellion, hang in there.
I might need a little more info from you, Heather. Let me pull up ChatGod app actually.
I just got here. What did I miss? I heard that I'm rich, hot and supposedly bald. What do you think about this?
Okay, hold on. You're going in the hole for a second.
Hey Doug, genuine computer science question here. Is
Yo.
a bachelor's enough for most of the industry or is a master's the standard? Trying to decide whether to stay on for an undergrad master's RN.
In my experience, and you should not trust me entirely, undergrad is more than enough. It just depends what you want to do, though. If you want to do like high-end research,
like rich
masters
people and
is
do
helpful.
A roulette wheel and it is like 4 options to gamble on. It's what rich people would do.
Dude, that's true. We need some hot and rich gambling that is just pointless. But like you're most likely to lose because that's what hot and rich people do. They like waste all their money,
Doug.
right?
Sorry, I just opened the stream without reading the title. I'll see myself out as I am quite ugly.
Look, all due respect, but we're gonna have standards from now on. Only hot and rich people. Okay, I need to get ChatGod app.
First they came for the Point Crew and I did nothing. Then they came for the Ludwig and I did nothing. Now they come for the poor and I'll do nothing. Next they'll come for cheer and I'll riot.
Saying next they'll do this and I won't do anything is
Let's
quite
rumble
funny.
big dogs.
All right.
Doug, only hot and rich people want the Third Amendment rebuked.
So fucking true. I think it's just 5,000 or is it 5,100? Wait, what? Hold on. Code bad request. One sec.
Hi Doug. At what point does richness overcome Doug's baldness? Also, holy shit, I fucking love Death Road. Please jam it in my asshole.
All right, just a sec. We're setting up. Need another minute. Need ChatGod app. Where are you at?
Hey Doug, I'm broke but hot. Can I stay? I can't afford to keep
Wait,
my
this should
AC
be at
on.
500. 5,000. Secure connection failed. What?
Hey Doug, you would be hotter if you were bald, wore glasses, had an egg-shaped head, were Canadian, had a Korean wife, had a daughter, and went to Costco.
Is that Northern
Let's
Line?
rumble big dogs.
Does anybody know what this means? What is a secure
Doe,
connection
what
failure?
if I'm right in the middle of hot and rich? Can I stay?
This is new. You can tell I'm hot and rich as I've been a sub for 5. Oh, dude, yeah. That's super hot and rich. Use HTTP. Oh. You're right. There we go. Cool. Okay, so if we like do Doug, and now if I talk, help.
I figured I may donate the riches to the subs, but they should be able to afford their own subs. Come fellow rich chatters. Let us rise. No rich people, only divorced.
Well, okay, dude, if you're so rich so you can get married and then get divorced and lose half your money, I feel like you're pretty hot and rich.
Hi Dom. Thanks to you I was inspired to follow a job, vaguely, related to coding and I got lucky and am now involved in the DNA department of a university and have published a small piece on AI and ethical use.
Oh,
so
shit.
thank you for inspiring me.
That is genuinely awesome. Congrats, man. I mean, that's all you. That's not on me. Heather, any chance you're here?
Hey Doug. Love your content, especially Skyrim without touching.
I'm still here.
Wonderful
You need
stream
me.
all the way. I'm poor but hot. I'm not sure how to handle the stream today. Chat, I love you. I support the protest. Hang in there. We will be victorious.
All right. Heather, can you be here for a couple seconds?
Bro, I may pass out.
Can you give us, let's say, well, first off, let me move you up. Can you give us like 3 minutes of your time? 5 minutes of your time? 6 minutes of your time? 6 minutes? 5.5.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, I'm giving you a random voice. Okay. Heather Hero. This is what we have about your life. My Twitch username is Heather Hero. Almost done earning my bachelor's degree in speech-language pathology.
That's cash.
I'll be working
in the
as a
trash.
pediatric speech therapist starting in a few months. Love fancy chocolates and fancy coffees. Bisexual. Hotness points. Fun fact, I have perfect pitch. If loud enough, I can identify the pitch of a
Masters,
fart.
not bachelors.
Okay. All right, good point. Pretty interesting. All right, so before we vote on whether Heather Hero is hot and rich and able to stay in our community, we are going to put this into the hot bot. So... Oh, shit, I need to close this. Hold on. We go back to ChatGod app, we run this.
Let's rumble big dogs.
Let me make sure Heather Hero is still in there. Okay, should still be working now. And then what I do is I drop your... We drop this description in here. Okay, and now the hot bot will start processing.
How you doing, Chat Flirt?
Okay, you're farming, dude. You're farming. All right. It's current, so it takes a couple seconds, all right? This doesn't happen instantly. The hotbot is now taking what you're doing and processing it into what will become the hottest and richest potential description of your life. Okay, good. We've got the summary. We're downloading. So the way the images will work, by the way, it's gonna, the hotbot will kind of describe what it thinks you look like, and then it'll grab a random Google image. Okay. Please be hot, Rage. Okay. What's the hottest song I have? Other than Coffee. I don't have it up right now. I feel like it's gotta be Bayonetta, right? Yeah, let's look at this. All right. So now what I do in Photoshop.
Unfortunately, my Discord profile pic might not help.
It's all right. We don't need it. I just go to scripts. I go to browse. I run fill resume, and now the entire app will be filled out with customized description. Oh my god. A custom description and image of what you look like. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Heather Hero. Let's take a look. Pronouns, her, she, I'm assuming, because of Heather. They, executive pediatric speech therapy. This bisexual badass speech therapist with a golden ear and platinum lifestyle. Okay, why did it decide you are an elf? This was the description that came up. Glamorous, seductive elf sipping luxurious coffee in gold-rimmed cup. Okay, well, anyways. All right, let's take a look at the first category. Okay, I'm not sure.
Legally, I must say, not a licensed speech therapist yet.
Yeah, hold on. But this is a resume, right? It's all about, like, how do you make it sound as legit as possible while technically being the truth. Okay, career. Heather Hero commands one of the most elite and sought-after pediatric speech therapy practices. Okay, wait, that might be a lie, right? That's... We just need to think of this as like a LinkedIn profile, you know, where everybody makes themselves sound like way too good, but technically it's true. Let us know if this is blatantly wrong. Critics, mostly jealous, slack-jawed pencil pushers with bad breath and crappy taste in chocolates call speech therapy a modest profession, but they're idiots. Heather Hero literally shapes the voices of future leaders, celebrities, and billionaire executives. Her transformative and revolutionary therapy sessions are basically Hogwarts classes combined with TED Talks sprinkled with fairy dust. God damn, that's hot and rich. Okay, money. I need to... There's so much about your money that I need to, like, tone it down. Oops.
Fairies are hot.
Thanks to the... What is this? Is this your living room? So it's... The hotbot will come up with an image that it thinks represents your life. So I guess you have a lot of alcohol or something. Thanks to the lucrative empire she's built in elite pediatric speech therapy, Heather Hero is absolutely drowning in cash, prestige, and exclusive chocolate treats from Switzerland that peasants can't pronounce.
Bro, I wish. I mean, I totally have that living room.
Be confident, Heather. Be confident. That's all it's about. Her perfect ear didn't just identify fart notes, it identified investment notes, building a diversified portfolio of wealth fueled by caffeine-infused genius investments. Haters suggest being just a speech therapist can't make you wealthy. These jealous, broke-ass clowns clearly never charge premium rates to celebrity offspring and Silicon Valley toddlers. God damn, that's hot. Okay, lifestyle. I feel like I need to... Is that Housewives of True Crime? Okay. I don't know if there's a way to like force the text to fit in a certain area.
Jesus, take the wheel.
It does seem pretty hot and rich, though. What is that? Who is that? I don't know. It's probably hot and rich. Look, the way the hotbot works is that it comes up with an image description, and then it Google searches it, and then picks one of the 10 top results randomly, okay? So it's not necessarily going to be accurate. Away from creating little geniuses with impeccable diction, Heather Hero jet sets the world's finest cities. Wait, Heather, do you actually go around the world and like have you seen multiple cities, or is that not really true? Sampling extravagant single origin coffees and eating chocolate so fancy they come around. Okay, they're really focused on the chocolate. Rumor has it. Okay, this is good. You can put this on a LinkedIn, right? Because nobody can prove it. Rumor has it that she once correctly identified the exact notes in a $5,000 a cup rare Indonesian coffee
I've been to Orlando
blindfolded.
at least.
Okay. Talk about flexing those perfect pitch taste buds. Anybody claiming this extravagant lifestyle is excessive is probably just some boring-ass loser who drinks Folgers while binge-watching reruns of Friends. Hotness. Okay, that does look pretty hot. I don't know which one you are. Given that you have like a medical role, I'm not actually clear. Heather Hero radiates a sultry, magnetic, bisexual charisma that's hotter than freshly poured cappuccinos. She's literally coffee shop chick made fresh.
In the first one, obviously.
Her flawless pitch ear means she's acutely attuned to the sexy whispers of admirers, both men and women who can't resist the siren song of her caffeinated presence. Honestly, if you haven't at least daydreamed about sensually feeding Heatherino a gourmet dark chocolate truffle while she seduces everyone in sight, you're definitely lying and have no taste whatsoever. Ladies and gentlemen, Heather Hero, an esteemed member of our community. Is she hot and rich? This will determine whether they can stay in the Doug Doug community. I'm voting one so hard, dude. Holy shit. With a 90% vote? So
well,
hot and rich.
Ask me out first, but sure, I'm down for sensual feeding.
Okay, this was the sneaking suspicion I had. I was always got a sneaking suspicion. We're all pretty hot and rich as a community. We just got to focus on it more. Like, it's time that we finally really bring that to the limelight. You know what I mean? Okay, we're currently, somebody keep track of the ratio. We're 100% hot and rich so far. Thank you, Heather Hero. We have Hotbot judge itself at the end. I do want to tell Hotbot to give slightly shorter answers. Barry, your call on who we should judge next. Maybe a sillier one? Maybe a less silly one? Maybe I don't know. Whatever you feel like.
It's a 2-year subscription.
That's cat.
Thanks, chat. Less
One
than
of the
3.
richest chatters during the richest chatter stream. It is safe to say I am already one of the richest chatters.
Expired Melatonin, that was pretty hot and rich of you. I remember that. What do I need to do? Oh.
I just took a hot bubbly bath. That's something that rich people do, right? Does that count?
Okay, I'm going to tell it two-sentence description.
Hi to my friend Cora.
Doug, I'm pretty sure I'm handsome, defiantly rich, but my social credit score is down the gutter. Can I be in the stream, or are you going to ban me for another 1,000?
Well, you better prove you're pretty goddamn hot and rich. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, cool. I've updated
Doug,
Hotbot to be slightly
recently found
shorter.
your stuff. Binged your YouTube videos and now happy to
thank
watch
you, man.
you live.
Appreciate it.
Keep doing your thing.
Hope you're hot and rich, though.
Doug, all the hate we give you is so unjust. You take the poor and ugly like a lightning rod so your community can be hot and rich.
Bro, are you FR right now? Take a look at this. Doug,
Hey
hot
Doug,
and rich.
remember when I won a Tabs tournament and became a gaming
my
god?
God.
Pretty hot.
Alright. I think we know what's going on here. Look,
That's not even you.
/ yes, I'm hot and rich, how dare you?
Look, at the end, we'll judge me, okay? We are going to get Point Crow in here. Because he's doing like a marathon stream, so I think it would be funny is if I go over there in the middle of his stream and be like, hey, Point Crow, could you describe yourself in 1 to 2 paragraphs? And then we just
Wasn't
put that
sure
in.
I was hot or rich, but I did look over to my Doug mug and smiled.
Dug Dug Mug Mugs. Like, if you're gonna spend 25 bucks plus shipping on a mug, it seems hot and rich to me. Okay, hold on. Hold your judgment about me till later. Let me give you a proper, like, legitimate profile. You know what I mean? Okay. Point Crow is definitely rich and very hot. I feel like we need...
What a hunk. Also, holy shit, I fucking love Death Road. Please jam it in my asshole.
You have a profile prepped, Doug?
No, I'm gonna write it live. I haven't needed a resume or a LinkedIn in like 6 years.
I wish our streamer was as hot as Point Crow.
Point Crow is not hot and rich compared to me. I am definitely hotter and richer than Point Crow.
Can we ban Point Crow again, please?
I have no idea how much money he has, by the way. I have no idea. But again, it's not about how much money you have. That's not the point. It's about vibes. Heather Hero, thank you so much. I am going to bring in Miodai.
If you were truly hot and rich, you would have had it prepped before stream.
I don't need to. Do you think hot and rich people are like prepare for things? They just show up probably. Like super rich people probably don't ever like work that much or know what they're doing. Okay, thank you for joining. Miodai, are you here? We are hotter and richer than Point Crow. Oh, so that's our goal. Our community needs to be hotter and richer than Point Crow's community.
Hey.
Yo, what's up? All right. How do I say your name, by the way? Miodai? Miodi? I'm gonna assume Miodai. Wait, no, it's Melody. Why is it M-I-O-D-Y? What?
Hey, Doug. For once, I agree. No one equals you in hotness or richness.
Melody!
Yes.
Melody. Okay,
But
I don't know
you
why
have
it's
no
showing up
equal.
like that. All right, hold on. I need a hot and rich song.
I definitely support using Point Crow for content when he's busy
not
with
great.
something else. That's why he truly is White Parkser.
That's our white Parkser, yeah.
Not hot or rich enough to have Point Crow do the work for you.
Okay, we are running Hotbot.
I went to the store and they said I can't buy groceries cause I'm not hot and rich. Everything changed that day.
Look, I don't mean to be an asshole, all right? But yeah, sorry, if you're not hot and rich.
We are already richer than the Point Crow community. Our TTS costs $3 while their peasant TTS only
Dude, you know what would be
costs
hot and rich of
$1.
us? We go to Point Crow's community and we give $3 for his TTS messages, even though we only need to put in one.
I'm ugly and I'm proud. Stand together, chat.
Calling yourself mad and nasty? I don't know, man. Okay.
Should Pepper
Hotbot
post
done.
multiple times in the Discord? I can ask this because I'm rich, unlike the pause. / am I hot? Why do you need to ask that?
I don't know. That dude, you're giving off a hot vibe right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let us
Point Crow couldn't be rich. His TTS cost only $1. But he does make some good beds.
running the script. I am honored to present Melody. Why is your profile picture a poem? Hold on, is this what actually happens if you search this on? Okay, hold on. This is the phrase: beautiful, seductive nurse goddess with two majestic cats. Is this even one of the results? If you
So
search
hot.
this? I mean, that is really hot. It's not even what is happening. It's just not correct. Also, these, why would it be? Where is this from? Does anybody know what this is? The elf one, it got correct. That's DuckDuckGo. Oh, does it have to be like, look, I'm using a programmed Google image search. All right, well, whatever. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the very hot and rich Melody, globe-trotting nurse tycoon, and, okay, it didn't fit, fitness icon, millionaire nurse by day, irresistibly hot fitness deity by night, unstoppable force of sexy success, feline companionship, and zero fucking illnesses. Okay, hold on. I need to update cinema code.
I may not
True.
be hot or rich, but I'm running a campaign in D&D where I'm lying to everyone about their backstories and parents' cause of government conspiracies, so it's got to count for something. Also, holy shit, I fucking love Death Row. Please
Cinema.
jam it in my asshole.
Okay. Try
Hey
cinema.
Doug, what are we doing? Top what? I need to leave. I'm not hot or rich enough for you. Can I at least get my $3 back? I need it to feed my poor family. No? It's your money now? Oh man.
You think hot and rich people? I'm just imagining, dude. You know, like the movie Succession? No. Secession? What's the one with
Hey,
the hot with
Doug,
the rich people?
I'm sending you my last $3
I
to
watched
you
like 2
after getting
seasons of
fired
it.
for being extremely ugly. What are we doing today?
This is HR. Unfortunately, we've realized that you're extremely ugly. No, not White Lotus. Succession, right? I mixed up with Severance. That was it. In Succession, they're like insanely rich, right? So I like to imagine what like insanely rich people do, right? They probably do just like light money on fire. It's probably awesome. All right, Melody, let's see what you got. Korea. Oh my God! Whoa! Oh, it's a doll. It's a doll. It's not real. It's not real. I'm gonna censor it. Okay.
D.
Don't be. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. Just give me one. Just give me 1 minute. We're just gonna censor out. Why isn't this working? I can't censor it. It's not good. Okay. Okay, crisis averted. Here we go. You know what? Actually, maybe get the. I just need a. You know what I need? I need like a black sensor bar. Just kind of like that. And like, it could be anything in there. We don't know what's going on behind that. Okay, I don't know why it's written your name so weird. Melody is an elite healthcare superstar, dominating the nursing profession by single-handedly revolutionizing patient care daily. Some critics say nursing's an average profession, but those ignorant haters spend their pathetic lives binge-eating chips in mom's basement, completely unaware of the brilliant, badass, life-saving skills Melody effortlessly showcases. Honestly, FR. Nurse jobs are badass, man.
We don't get right by spending money.
And
wait,
straight
why am
up,
I spending money on TTS then?
rich people spend money to make money, though. And nurses actually make a lot of money. All right, let's get to your...
Am I allowed to stay if I'm not rich or hot?
Bro, you gotta think about your life in hot and rich terms. Look at this. Money. A gorgeous multi-millionaire nursing mogul. Melody earns obscene amounts of money, healing people faster than your bank account can refresh. Jealous broke losers might complain it's too extravagant, but honestly, who the fuck asked people who shop at... Oh my God, that's a little mean. Anyway, relevant picture here. What was even the thing for... Okay, because this is all the...
I'm not
This
rich
is
and
for
just
work,
look
right?
okay.
It's your money.
However, I'm insanely good at saving money, so I may be rich in around a decade or so.
That's some hot
Can
and
I
rich
still
ass
be a part of the stream?
mindset right now. I think you're mentally rich already. Okay, the image that it searched for was luxury mansion filled with cats and huge piles of cash. Also, the work one was confident, attractive nurse performing heroic medical miracle, and it got birthing. Okay.
Hot enough to be engaged 3 times. Rich enough to never need to make it to the altar.
That's hot and rich. Okay, lifestyle. Between flexing insane muscles at the gym for 9 straight hours every day and casually hopping on private jets twice a week, Melody has effortlessly visited every country on Earth.
This was my first time watching on stream.
You did say that you travel,
was that picture
right?
A normal
Is this
occurrence?
true? Yeah, we usually look at that picture. Normal vacationers are amateurs compared to
I'm
this
spending this money
globe-trotting
to
beast.
make money. Am I rich now? Am I rich now?
Hey, Hotbot is kind
Yes,
of
true.
mean. Okay, also you're an elf as well? What is this? Dawn's first
I
blush
hear
and
all
rose.
about how now we can buy bits from Apple and not waste all of our money. That is what Doug said word for word during Lemonade Stand. That is awesome.
That's true. As a confirmed bisexual icon, rating an untouchable 11 out of 10. Melody is the pure distillation of mouthwatering sex appeal. Okay, I feel like it's maybe coming on a little too strong. I feel like I should tone it down just slightly. Owning not one, but 2 cats clearly indicates a level of supreme hotness not achieved by mortal standards. Sorry, haters, science never lies. Ladies and gentlemen, there's still...
Sexy bot is going to get an hour complaint.
Ladies and gentlemen, is Melody hot and rich, or do they need to be removed from our community? Dude, just imagine what other streamers are going to say. They're going to hear about us.
I
But
saw
one
that
and
the
clearly
candy
very
store was
hot.
burning, so I ran inside and stood by all the chocolate. Now I'm covered in molten Ghirardelli chocolate truffles. Does that make me hot and rich enough for the community? Okay, I showed up late due to a meeting, but I filled out the form, I think. Also, I did not lie even once in it. Am I doomed?
Wait. Hold on, is this real? Can I show this? Ignition, you just gave an actual medical record. Dude. Okay, Melody, you are super hot and rich. Welcome to the community.
Everyone knows that rich people don't spend their money and instead leverage their assets to borrow money. So, being in credit card debt is actually pretty rich.
Okay, am I allowed to
Thank you.
show this person's... It's all of their physical... Am I... Hold on. Wait, hold on. Am I allowed to do this? It goes against HIPAA, but like they're sharing their stuff with me. It's like they're the one violating HIPAA. It's literally illegal. Hold on. If a person sends me their medical records, which by the way include just discharge instructions, dude, this is like a full... It has your medical history, medications, allergies, physical exam, labs and imaging results, an assessment, a plan, and discharge instructions. It's probably fine. That's fine if the patient allows it. Okay, this is actually maybe a decent question for Parkster. I'm going to see if he's around. Is it violating... are you available for a stupid stream conversation about the legality of HIPAA document? It is okay if not. I probably would just show it. You're not a doctor, Doug. But like, but if somebody, also this could be made up. Maybe it's not real. Maybe they just searched online. Sure, wait, what? I don't think I'm qualified to answer that question. I mean, I'll see if he's down to join. Also, obligatory reminder. Okay.
Hello, Douglas. Before I committed to this, so I only read the notification portion of "Are you available for a stupid?"
Hi, Parkser.
I bypassed the word "stream" and then I saw "conversation."
Oh.
And because I'm available, I just said sure. If this is about HIPAA, then I am not qualified to answer questions about this.
Okay. Well, that was the question. Do you want to take a wild, unsubstantiated guess about HIPAA?
Sure.
Am I allowed... Somebody on Discord sent me a full medical record of theirs. Like with lab results and medication and all this history of them. Do you think I can show it on stream? Because they sent it to me. I'm not the one violating HIPAA. And it has their medical record number on it.
So, I mean, just based off of my pure logic, if you can get a written consent from them to share it, then that probably seems fine. So I guess one thing that comes to mind, if they are under 18, so I guess now that you have the medical record, you can check, check to see if they're 18 or not.
We're not going to check to see if they're... Okay, I would have to remove the medical record number. I'm not putting that in the thing.
Well, so if they're under 18, just delete the thing and just ignore that it ever happened, and then delete the VOD, unwatch, unsubscribe, and just pretend like that never happened.
Okay,
If they're over 18,
whole channel. Okay.
I think as long as you get their signature on a written consent.
It has to be written, not in Discord. Like they can't just say in Discord, "You have my consent." They are okay. Someone in chat said they're 21 based on the record. So because we know their medical information, we know that they're 21.
Okay, so that's good. So now the thing about consents, so like when I do contracts for you may notice at the bottom on the signature block, it's very large. Like I include phone number, email address, physical address, their name, their company name, their title. And the reason for that is because you need to be able to definitively prove that the person who gave you that consent and signed that document is exactly that person who did this, like is participating in the thing. So for example, if there's a guy named Bob Smith, there are presumably many Bob Smiths in the world. So if you just write Bob Smith, it's generally not considered good practice legally because you can't specifically tell which Bob Smith signed that document. In that idea, if you can find a way for this person to prove that they are that person on that medical record, and then give you a written consent proving that they are them and that they give you permission to show this on stream,
Okay.
then my answer would be maybe. Otherwise, so the problem is I don't deal with HIPAA and like any sort of this stuff. Like I have never employed anybody formally under 18. Wait, to be clear, I have never employed anyone under 18. Just to clarify, my inclusion of the word formally does not imply that I informally
Good catch.
employed them. But I'm not familiar with like medical related stuff, so I don't know is my overall answer. But if you'd like to minimize your potential liability, then yes, you can get a written consent.
I have a not like less of the kind of contractual side of this and just a vibes question for you. Do you feel like somebody who's super hot and super rich in society would just send it and they would just do it? They would just show it?
Wait, what? So someone who...
Let's imagine that, let's say a streamer on Twitch, super hot, super rich, doesn't give a fuck. Would that person just send it and anonymize the information, but then do it anyway? Like, imagine you're crazy hot and rich.
Is this a serious question?
I mean, it's a vibe. Do you think somebody who's ultra rich just like wouldn't give a fuck? If they were streaming on Twitch, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, so if somebody, it depends. The answer is always it depends. If it's somebody who is ultra rich as a way of like operating and owning a business, so then they generally probably would not do that because the liability of their actions could have a waterfall effect on the lives of many other people. So, like for example, if they screw up something that affects their business, their employees can also face pretty substantial damage. So in that sense, regardless of how hot they are, if you are just a random Twitch streamer who just happens to also be... Wait, are you referring to yourself?
Nurse, I say fuck it.
Sorry, my stream went down for a sec. As it often does nowadays. Everybody, we're good? We're back? Refresh. Sorry. Are you there, Parkster, still?
Yes, I am still here.
Internet dropped for like 1 second. Sorry, yes, I am referring to myself. I'm trying to kind of live a more hot and rich lifestyle.
Okay.
It's weird. The internet Spectrum just sent an email to me and says, you violated HIPAA and we are shutting down your internet connection. I'm not sure what that means. Okay, the good news. All right, Barry just told me that it looks like it's probably fake. So I think this is not real. We've anonymized the actual pieces of information that might identify this person. But I am going to go ahead and put it into the hot bot, and we are going to judge this person whether they're hot or rich.
Wait, why did you anonymize it?
Just
That's
to be
boring.
safe. Wait, what is this person's Twitch?
Well, I mean, I guess you're not hot then.
Come on. Yes, I am. Okay. Okay, we put up here. Ignition, are you here? I need to put you into the hot spot. Okay, let's send it with this. Wait, sorry, I shouldn't be showing this. Guys, that's private.
I am here.
Yo. Okay, I'm officially running the hot bot. If you want, I can screen share Parkster so you can see what their profile is and you can give a judgment.
I mean, I just opened your stream.
What's the worst that Hippo could do? Hippos aren't even that dangerous. Do you know they kill way less people a year than sharks?
Wait, this call was about Hippo, right, and not Hippo? It's not that I misinterpreted this entire call.
Correct.
Hey
it's not Hippo.
motherfuckers, I am rich and hot enough to
Okay.
be VIP.
So Hippo does not kill people.
I give consent.
Hippo.
Hippo can suck my neck.
Hippos do.
Okay, dude, Ignition gave consent.
Doug,
We're
can
chill.
the Twitch chat AI make a profile? Thanks.
Yeah, we can see Twitch chat AI's hot and rich later. Okay, so the way this works, Parkster, is I have my hot bot create a whole profile for this person. And just based off of the information that we got, which, you know, again, as a reminder, is... Where is it? This is a medical record. Okay. Squirming sensations under the skin. Patient first notice... Anyway, okay, so... and now what I do is now that the information has been created, we've also gotten pictures of them. We browse, we run the script, and ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you Ignition, one of the hottest and richest people in our community. Check this shit out. Ignition 0001, elite parasite.
Wait, how'd you do that?
Influencer and worm enthusiast extraordinaire. Damn. You got to admit, that sounds kind of hot and rich.
Well, that's me.
Twitch streamer by
him?
day, groundbreaking worm cultivator, and fucking parasite whisperer by night. He brings sexy back to vermiculture, one spicy infestation at a time. Okay, and the picture was devilishly handsome male nurse holding plush worm toy. And we got this.
That is incorrect.
I think it might be searching only for like copyright free images, so the selection is like really bad. We might need to add like Shutterstock to it, because then I can just buy the license to the Shutterstock thing. All right, wait. Check this out. What the fuck? Where's the text? Oh, it moved this up too high. One sec. Oh, right. This is the censor bar. All right. Check this out, Parker. Career. Ignition masterfully dominates the cutthroat Twitch streaming scene, turning everyday worm-related paranoia into premium entertainment. Critics say he's
I can
delusional.
feel the worms, Doug.
But they're simply too cowardly and worm-averse to understand his deep connection with his invertebrate overlords. Let me look at what exactly this prompt was. The Google image it searched for was...
It's a 2-year subscription.
lush,
cash in the
futuristic
trash.
gaming setup, neon lights, worm-themed decor. Okay, so... anyway, money. Thank you. What is going on here? Thanks to his groundbreaking Twitch empire. Did you say you are a Twitch streamer in your medical report? Did I like leave in my own information about being a Twitch streamer? Why does it think you're a Twitch streamer?
No LMAO.
Maybe it's because it just doesn't have anything to go off of. His ethically questionable Etsy worm tea sponsorship boasts an income that would make Jeff Bezos' accountant blush. His massive fortune is tastefully invested into worm-themed NFTs, exotic composting vacations, and lavish vermiculture charities for the worm-deprived. Okay, it's really, really locked into you having worms.
There's so much to go off of here.
Lifestyle, damn. Living like an A-list celebrity. Ignition it can usually be found in VIP soil parties. Does it think you are a worm? I'm confused. Attending exclusive worm galas or indulging in his tasteful collection of designer compost bins. Some pathetic non-composters accuse him of being weird, to which he replies, have fun with your joyless, sterile gardens, losers. Okay, hotness. With a hot, intriguingly toned from sensuous sessions of bare-handed gardening, Ignition emits raw pheromonal magnetism that drives worm lovers and vermiculture fetishists fucking wild. His mysterious yet approachable spaghetti
God, I'm so hot.
smile makes everyone simultaneously hungry and aroused. Critics who doubt his hotness are typically sexless, latex-gloved losers terrified of the earthly delight he freely explores. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Ignition, the elite parasite influencer and worm. So, what's the consensus here on Ignition?
How do I get this bot to make a profile for me?
Oh, funny you should say that.
Thank you, chat.
Could you?
Thank you, worms.
Okay, you know, somewhat narrow margin here, Ignition, but congratulations, you are hot and rich. Proud of you. You're allowed to stay in the community. Parcher, could I get you to write a description of yourself, whether that is something you already have or something you can just write in a, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs? I mean, that's all I need. I just need
what?
Just
in
a description
particular?
of yourself. Just say, my name is Parkser, and then it can be your career, money, lifestyle, hotness, medical records, whatever you want.
Wait, okay, you said career, money, lifestyle, medical records. Okay, hello, my name is Adam Parkser.
Okay, wait. I'm going to turn on text-to-speech. Sorry, go ahead.
Legally, once the
What do I
patient
do
shares
again?
it with someone other
I
than the
am
doctor, it doesn't matter
a
when-
business advisor who specializes in legal finance and corporate matters.
couple and we have 6 cats.
I have at least $12 in my bank account.
3 times hotter and richer than Melody.
Lifestyle. My lifestyle is
I'm gonna
a
tell the-
combination of
Hey Doug, proud of you going after the
rock solid stability and uncontrollable chaos both at the same time. I have high cholesterol and high blood pressure.
All forms of showing who it is, then you may be safe. BC
Oh, I have high cholesterol, high blood pressure,
but you must keep anything descriptive gone.
and
That's your only safe
excruciating astigmatism.
I probably won't be arrested for HIPAA.
Okay, is that it?
An idea. Ask them about something in their medical records, like what kind of boots.
Okay, I have messaged you
and if it's
my
true, it is the real
description.
person.
Okay, can you get a little more info than that?
Yeah, so what else would you like me to talk about?
Yo, first stream. Don't be doing anything crazy now.
Oh, word. I mean, we just need. So, okay, this is what we got. Let me pull it into the hotbot so people can see. Okay, I think I can remove all this. This is an example. Okay, this is the discharge form, and here. Okay, so here's what we got. Hello, my name is Adam Parkser. I'm a business advisor who specializes in legal, finance, or corporate matters. I have at least $12. My lifestyle is a combination. Okay, can you give more details about maybe your job, hobbies, like what you like to do? Like, we just want more details. You know what I mean?
I like to role play as a homeless person and travel the country.
Usually not how people preface that, but yeah, okay.
Okay, fine.
I mean, you can say that. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just pointing out that's typically not how people describe traveling.
Okay, I am a digital nomad traveling across the country and staying in various different cities to explore new regions and cultures. I enjoy... What do I even do in my free time?
That is a good question that I also often ask and have never understood.
Let's see, I enjoy
Hot and rich enough.
blogging about my life experiences.
Oh, mention that you really hate when people lie about you.
Now that you've
Training mixed martial
you
arts,
can sell it all off.
playing music,
HIPAA lawsuit.
and
Parksir, all the-
assassinating people who spread misinformation. Okay, maybe not.
No, put that in.
and
That's good.
Got here.
Aggressively frowning at people of Doug's community who spread misinformation about me. There, I edited my thing. Is that sufficient?
Yeah. And the strategy now is to put all the money we make on today's stream into a fund to pay for my HIPAA legal fees. Okay, all right, here we go. Hello, my name is Adam Parkser. I'm a business advisor who specializes in legal, finance, and corporate matters. I have at least $12. My lifestyle is a combination of rock-solid stability and uncontrollable chaos. True, actually. Both at the same time. I'm a digital nomad. I travel across the country, stay in different cities. I enjoy blogging, mixed martial arts, playing music, and aggressively frowning at people of Doug's community who spread misinformation about me. I have high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and excruciating astigmatism. I will now run the hotbot. Would you like me to share my screen?
I mean, I'm still watching your stream, so
You'll just be
I
seeing
can-
it in delayed time, but that's fine. People are already saying hot. Hold on. Wait until we get an actual active picture of Parkser. Okay?
Wait, is it going to Google for like a real picture of me?
I mean, it probably won't use your name, but what it does is creates a description of you and then searches for that on Google and automatically puts that into the profile.
Okay, so it's not going to search specifically for Adam Parkser.
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay, so then the likelihood of it actually showing me is incredibly
Well, I don't know. If
slim.
this perfectly describes you, it just might. I'm running the script right now.
Okay,
And,
so
and
I
we did
glanced
agree, by
over
the
at-
way, that whatever picture shows up here is going to be your profile picture on all social media going forward, right?
No,
Ladies
I
and
did
gentlemen,
not agree
presenting
yet.
Adam
Absolutely not.
Parkser. God damn,
Okay.
you're looking hot and rich right now. Woo!
Great.
Elite corporate strategist and global financial guru. Adam Parkser, mastermind advisor who turns corporate chaos into sexy, rock-solid financial dominance. Why? Okay, hold on. I swear when I was testing this, the Google images were really accurate. The search was handsome phoenix wearing sunglasses and business suit and got this. I don't know if they changed the settings on Google images today or something. Does that even come up? Is it even searching the right thing?
What do you mean Phoenix? Like the bird?
I don't know. Extract image, Google search, intro image. Yeah, it should. Intro image path. It I don't get it. Yep, it's okay. All right, we're sending it. Okay, Parkser, what you might not understand is that when it comes to your career, it's very hot and rich. You see, as you can clearly see, Adam Parkser is a legendary business advisor whose expertise in law, finance, and corporate strategy makes Fortune 500 CEOs weep tears of envy into their overpriced cappuccinos. When companies face uncontrollable chaos, Adam rolls up his finely tailored sleeves and transforms their dumpster fires into glorious cash-printing enterprises. Honestly, fucking true, right? Am I right?
Do you know why it selected Under Armour as the background image?
Oh. Well, I know what it searched for. It searched for, let me look.
Because I wear a substantial amount of Under Armour apparel.
So the hotbot was accurate. What it
You've
searched for was
seen me-
confident professional advising billionaires in luxurious boardroom and came up with this. Yeah, hold on.
also own-
I'm gonna Google this myself. Is this like what's actually comes up when you...
I have like
I don't even
common
see
stock
this
in Under
person.
Armour as well.
I don't even see this person in the Google results. How is it finding this? Oh, you know what I think it's doing? I think I made changes to the code right before this. Well, also the AI just knows, but we're going to make some code changes after this. Okay. Parkshire, when it comes to money, your financial prowess has propelled you to accumulate at least $12. Translation, enough hidden assets and offshore accounts to make Jeff Bezos blush like a naughty schoolboy. His subtle boast actually underscores his wealth, cleverly concealing the untold millions earned advertising corporate titans. Honestly, hey, BFR, true?
So I have not gotten to the point of offshore accounts.
Hey, look at the camera.
Huh?
Yeah, you haven't at all.
No, I actually have. I mean, for business, we do work with like companies in like the Virgin Islands or like so there's certain island countries that are very good for taxation, and we do work with other companies who have companies organized in those areas. Me myself, I have not.
Funny you say that. The next picture is actually of the Virgin Islands. Lifestyle. Adam effortlessly juggles rock-solid stability and wild, chaotic adventures as he digital nomads around the globe, tasting new cultures and casually training in mixed martial arts to stay dangerously sexy. By day, he's closing multi-million-dollar deals. True, right?
Okay, technically not incorrect.
There we go. By night, he's blogging about his escapades.
Personally, though.
What?
Not for me personally, but yes.
That's all. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. Like for businesses, yes. But for me personally, no.
Okay.
I do not have any multi-million personal deals.
Playing soulful music and fiercely glaring down internet trolls from Doug's disturbingly uneducated community. This is 100% true. This whole thing. Hotness. Oh, Parkser. Wow. Adam Parkser's signature aggressive frown is scientifically proven to cause swoons and uncontrollable sexual tension among admirers who mistake his excruciating astigmatism for a smoldering, sexy gaze. Despite rumors about high cholesterol and blood pressure, this man is literally too hot to handle. Think George Clooney meets a pissed-off martial arts champion ready to choke out misinformation spreaders. Actually fucking true. Thank you, Adam Parkser. Ladies and gentlemen, is this man hot and rich? Ooh!
Very interesting.
Are you going to vote, Parker?
No.
You're not going to vote?
Wait. Why does your thing say, choke me, Parkser?
That's not me. That's HIPAA. Come on, you got to vote.
I mean, isn't that bias? Isn't that like skewing? It's like conflict of interest.
Dude, scientifically, being hot and rich is about mindset. Okay? The more you believe you're hot and rich, the more you are. It's not being hot and rich. It's not about being physically attractive or having money. Okay? It's all about mindset.
What if I think I am neither hot and rich nor mad and...
Yeah, if you're not hot and rich, you're mad and nasty.
What does mad and nasty mean?
It would mean that you're voting too.
Mad and nasty. Wait, isn't nasty considered to be...
okay. People are saying you're very humble, which makes you hotter and richer.
So I am not a young person anymore. I mean, I'm still pretty young, but I'm not like young. Doesn't nasty...
Your hotness is dropping, by the way. It's dropped by almost 0.8%.
That is fine. Don't younger people use the word nasty as a synonym for hot now?
Parksher, you got to pick one.
Is that not the... Hello?
You got to vote one or two.
I'm Can I vote one? I'm voting 1.5.
1.5.
I'm undecided.
That is hot and rich, dude. Not even participating. That's what hot and rich people do. God damn. All right. I have great news. I am not banning you. You are officially hot and rich enough to stay in this community.
Great. This is a very amusing script that you have written, though. I didn't even realize that you can make a script in Photoshop for it to generate things like this and then integrate it into Photoshop.
Well, yeah, I have a Python script that works with AI to generate images and search on Google Images, and then puts that into a data file, and then the Photoshop script reads from the data file and fills out everything.
Huh. I do not have sufficient brain cells to be able to do this myself.
You know what? It's super hot and rich to pay other people to do it for you.
Okay. In that case, I will deduct $1 from your next invoice
Dude,
as
that's
payment
so
for you
hot and
doing
rich
this.
of you. Wait, are you taking $1 from me or giving me $1? I'm confused.
No, I am reducing your bill by $1, which means I am giving you $1.
That is hot and rich, because that means you have
Now I have at
money
least
to give.
$11 in my bank account.
Right. That means you have so much money that you can give me $1?
Correct.
Wow. And he's so humble. Later, what I'm going to do is just take Ludwig's Wikipedia page and put it in here and we'll decide if he's hot and rich. Like, dude, that's
Excellent.
scientifically accurate, man. Like, I don't know what to tell the guy.
What is... Hold on. Wikipedia...
Okay, I do need to adjust my Google search code, because some of the changes I made clearly porked things up. So please excuse me for just a second. Parkster, go ahead and entertain the people.
Chat, don't worry, we can choose
by
the words
doing
they
what?
got a 26 on their social credit score last time.
Whatever strikes your fancy. I really...
Hi Doug and chat, just got back from...
I mean, I guess we can read Ludwig's Wikipedia page.
Freezing. To say I definitely...
Ludwig Anders Ogren, born July 6, 1995, sometimes known mononymously as Ludwig, is an American live streamer, YouTuber, podcaster, comedian, esports commentator, and competitor. Ogren is best known for his live streams on Twitch from 2018 through late 2021, and on YouTube beginning in late 2021, where he broadcasts video game related content as well as non-video game related content such as game shows and contests. He is also known for his work as an esports commentator at various Super Smash Bros. Melee tournaments. He is the co-owner of the esports organization Shopify. He co-owns Shopify Rebellion?
Yeah.
Oh. He began streaming full-time on February 16th, 2019. While holding a widely publicized subathon event, Ogren became the most subscribed Twitch streamer of all time in 2021, eventually reaching around 282,000 subscribers at its peak, beating the previous record set by a fellow streamer, Ninja. On November... Wait, Ninja used to have the most subs?
Yes.
Who would subscribe to Ninja? Anyway, on November 29th, 2021, Ogren announced that he had signed an exclusive deal with YouTube Gaming. At the 2022 Streamer Awards, Ogren won the award for Streamer of the Year. He became a Red Bull athlete in 2024. Early life. Ludwig Anders... Is it Anders or Anders?
You know what? I've never asked him.
Ogren was born in Hollis, New Hampshire on July 6, 1995, the son of a French mother and a Swedish father. He attended Arizona State University, where he was an inaugural member of the Tempe Late Night, later renamed to Tempe Underground. Oh, I've been to Tempe before. A stand-up, improv, and sketch comedy club. He graduated cum laude with degrees in English literature and journalism in 2017. Career: 2018 through 2021. Early Twitch career and initial popularity. Ogren began live streaming on Twitch part-time on May 16th, 2018, going full-time in February 16th, 2019. During 2018 and 2019, Ogren's stream had a relatively small audience, mostly streaming the video games Super Smash Bros. Melee, Mario Party 2, and Dark Souls. Since as early as June 2019, he has frequently made collaborative content with his current partner and fellow streamer QT Cinderella.
Damn it!
Huh? Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, the Google search should be more accurate now, I think. That being said, I do need to do other.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I get back to work? So when you messaged me, I was actually in the middle of processing somebody's termination.
Oh my God, you're firing somebody?
I mean, not me, but there was a
hold
termination.
On. Did you like send him a message, be like, "Hey, you're fired. Here's the follow up," and then you just stopped responding because
No, we
because
don't.
you
we
were
would
like,
not
"I'm just gonna
do-
go on stream. I'm that hot and I'm that rich."
No, that we would not conduct a termination over direct messages. We're
'cause
just
of HIPAA.
following up and providing all the necessary follow-up documentation as a consequence of the termination. So I'm gonna go back to doing that.
Okay. Could you DM me all of Ludwig's information that you were looking at, just the entire thing?
I mean, I can send you the URL to Wikipedia.
Yeah, that works. Okay. Excellent.
Farewell, Douglas.
Farewell, Parkser. Okay. Here is, sorry, I think should be up to snuff now. Where is my...
Okay, bye.
Bye, Parkser. Where the frick is the... Hello? There we go. All right. Ludwig Ogren. Do we just take the whole Wikipedia page of Ludwig? What do we do? Probably just the entire thing, right? And God, that's a long Wikipedia page. we should leave out philanthropy. Just make, and replace it with like he steals money from. Okay. This is arguably, you know, lying, but that's okay. All right, I've copied everything. We're pasting it in here. Oh, dude, the format of this is awful. Where's charity? Philanthropy. Okay. Ludwig is known for stealing money from small children who venture too close to his home.
Fun fact, hippos are the deadliest land mammal on Earth. A hippo killed 13 people by tipping over a boat in Kenya in 2014.
Dude, I was joking, but if it wasn't clear, hippos are so deadly.
All the hot and rich worms live in Kyoto. Kyoto at all cost. Anyway, back to my cardboard box where the ugly humans live, Saj.
Okay, all right. We are officially bringing in Ludwig, who I doubt is here. In case he randomly pops in.
Can we make sure the creative director Barry Bebop is on the hot and rich list?
Ooh, that's true, Barry. Up to you if you want to be judged. I will ban you if you're deemed
Fox,
unrich
I have
and
to say a
unhot.
Wugan here have a hubba wow to go with that.
Also, if you're deemed unrich, it'll make me look like an asshole because I pay you. Okay.
New Pox Tinder profile.
We're now
just
running the
dropped.
hotbot on
Very
all of
hot.
Ludwig's Wikipedia page with a minor modification about philanthropy. Okay, good.
I think you should get a second opinion from White Poxer. Does Point Crow think this profile is accurate? Just curious. How are you choosing which applications on Discord to run through the bot? Randomly. I'm fairly confident this is not a bribe dug to get on the list stream, since we did that already. Originally I thought all mods and VIPs were exempt, but you already did, Poxer.
Barry's just grabbing one. Am I still employed if I am not hot or rich? Ooh, that's tough. What we'll do is we'll let
Hippo
chat
new
vote on whether you're hot and
antagonist
rich,
in the
and then
team
vote on whether like you're employed or not. No, we won't do that. I don't want it.
The profile said that we are dumb, so if we vote yes, does it mean the opposite?
No, I think you're smart enough to realize you're dumb. Also, a lot of
I'm
hot people
so
are dumb.
personally hot and rich that this poor person activity confuses me. Can someone explain what's going on?
Ladies and gentlemen, may I please introduce to you wait, what? Hold on. It did not work. Hold, please hold.
Hey, chat, I saw YouTube comments on a recent VOD saying we're not funny anymore, as we now act like annoying infantile middle schoolers. I still have faith in us, however, you all are the most distinguished degenerates I know. Rally, brothers, sisters, and all in between, let us show the YouTube crowds that we are, in fact, funny. Oh, Doug, you're here too. Hi, I guess. Hello Doug. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I'm meeting an heiress of an elite corporate strategist and global finance guru and I want to impress him. What do you think of this pickup line? Hello. My name is Jeff. Some people call me Frank and some Ernest. That's because in some states I'm Frank and in some states I am Ernest. Don't tell the cops. Sincerely, Jeff. Hey Doug, kinda like how you did Ludwig's Wikipedia, you should do your own Doug fan wiki page, a queer Terry's
Oh my
Mexican
God.
Doug in the penis section and whatnot.
So are we gonna do it with my Wikipedia? My Wikipedia is a disaster, man. It makes no sense at all. All right, one
Thank you all
second.
for explaining. Back to my yacht.
Damn right. Okay, so I need to just be able to get replacements of things.
Doug, why are you so orange today?
I'm just particularly hot. I don't think I'm any more orange than normal, actually.
Hey Doug, I wanna thank you for streaming today. I'm going through a depressive episode and this stream has really brightened
Wait.
my night. Appreciate it. Also, I am hot and rich in case you need to know. I'm not
Can you
interested in men though, so you'll have to find
this
someone
so
else.
that if it
Sorry.
hits the exception, it tries again.
Hello Doug. I made you in Sims 4 yesterday and realized you wear the same 3 shirts. Doug, how poor are you? Why do you only wear the same 3 shirts?
I don't do that. Okay. Hold on, I have an idea. So basically what's happening is it's trying to grab Google Images, but it can't save some of them. So I'm just having it loop, so that way if it has a problem... max retries, let's do like 7, we'll do 10 on this. Update the other 4 image searches with the same retry concept. Retry equals 0, 10, money. Okay, it should work. So now, even if it can't download the, let's run the hot and rich bot again. Even if it can't download the Google image search, it'll try it again rather than just failing. And it'll try multiple times until it gets an image that actually works.
If we're doing Dukepedia entries, is Jokebot hot and rich? Is Napoleon? Is Pajama Sam?
Okay, we'll do
Is
me last. We'll
Gerald
get a couple
Ford?
community members after this. We do still need to scour mad, nasty people from the community, and then we'll do Point Crow.
Hey Doug, thank you for streaming today. I wanted to trauma dump, so I appreciate you being online.
You're welcome, Hazard. Okay. In theory, we're good. Let me double check.
Somebody in Discord chat said the Doogtug wiki page has gotten way worse since you last looked at it.
Okay.
Thus, I see no way that using it for this could possibly be a bad idea or go wrong.
Here we go. It's good. We got new pictures. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even going to look at myself.
For real talk, I just want to say, good luck to the Discord crew going through all of these posts. That's a heck of a job.
That's Mr. Barry Bebop. Thank you, Barry, for doing this, and coordinating this. Now, look, I know he can be a bit of a contentious figure. Okay, I get it. But ultimately, you got to show the guy some respect. Ludwig Ogren, massive content creator, and today we're going to examine, is he actually hot and... What? Charismatic hot king holding gaming trophy in throne room. I mean, it got kind of close, I guess. Ludwig Anders, legendary millionaire gaming mogul and sex icon. Ludwig Ogren is outrageously wealthy, award-winning streaming legend whose absurdly charismatic personality and unfairly good looks single-handedly transformed gaming into a what? Into a multi-million-dollar spectacle, okay? I'm gonna be honest. Hey, strong start, but let's be critical here, okay? Let's not just give him his flowers before they're due. Let's first check out his career. This is just... What is this? This is a business report on a Dell... It's not even a computer attached. Okay. Hold on, he's on. Ludwig has revolutionized online entertainment, masterfully blending gaming, comedy, and esports commentary into his insanely popular must-watch programming. His wild live streams, record-breaking competitions, and hilarious game shows have made him the streaming industry's undisputed golden god. Whew. Okay, money. What? 2025's most impactful Asian leader. What did it search for this? Ludwig's unstoppable dominance in streaming has generated jaw-dropping income, ranking in literal millions true through record-smashing subscriber counts, exclusive multi-year contracts, and lucrative deals with powerhouse sponsors like Red Bull and Mr. Beast. His wealth is so extravagant, he casually funded wildly successful business ventures like Off-Brand Games and Truffle just for fun and flexing. Honestly true. Honestly true. Lifestyle. We're not busy being the absolute fucking king of content. Ludwig chills out by throwing ridiculously lavish house parties. True. Traveling across Japan on motorcycles without maps or phone, and casually hosting boxing events for chess nerds in packed arenas. Critics stuck in their boring 9-to-5 jobs might scoff, but let's be honest, they're just jealous that his insane lifestyle makes their sad existence looks like absolute garbage, dude. This is actually the most accurate one so far. Hotness. Okay, we got this one again. Ludwig radiates an unfair level of sex appeal with his devastatingly good looks, flawless hair, and charming confidence that literally melts the hearts of millions of adoring fans. Interesting use of literally. Few human beings can make esports commentary look this ridiculously hot, but Ludwig casually does it all, leaving jealous haters sobbing at their lack of godlike charisma. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay, all right, cool. The Google image searches are really bad. Ludwig Anders. Is Ludwig hot and rich, or is this guy mad and nasty? We're getting him out of here.
You know, after all these years, I think this would be a decent opportunity to see if the Space Pope truly is as hot and rich and psychic and pregnant as she said she was.
The intro image is this. Why didn't this get replaced with the intro image? Or did it? Oh, it did. It just was behind. Okay.
Hey Doug, what we up to today? Signed all the hot and rich people ever.
Oh, what's up? You're hot and rich too? Welcome on into the stream. Sorry I had to go for a bit. Is that a picture of Ludwig Anders himself? Ladies and gentlemen, honored to announce that we're getting this man out of here. Ludwig, you are mad and nasty, you son of a bitch. I'm banning you right now. / timeout Ludwig. You know, I'll just get a full-on ban. / ban Ludwig. Get him out of here. See, this is exactly the thing, right? Like, if we purge people like Ludwig, we genuinely are like the hottest and richest community on Twitch. We're so fucking hot and rich right now. God.
Since you're doing, or depending on delay, already did, Ludwig, I updated my application on the Discord thread to include that I donated more during the last Rosa stream than Ludwig did. That's what someone hot and rich would do, right?
Okay, Barry Bebop has submitted one.
Orange and pour 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 orange.
All right, thank you. Don't spam with text speech. Okay, Barry Bebop, for those who don't know, is my incredible creative director. In fact, Barry, let me pull you up on stage. Barry Bebop, wonderfully creative, talented guy who is my right-hand man and has been helping pull out the profiles for today's stream, identifying the hottest and richest people. Barry, if you were here. Then go ahead and give a hello.
Chatters, we finally banished the evil force, the French menace, the enemy of the chatters, Ludwig Child Puncher. It's a joyous occasion.
Barry is the hottest. He pees and poops. Okay. I don't know if Barry's here. Maybe he's in the bathroom or something, which really backs up what you said. All right. So he did pass me his profile. Let me pull it into the hotbot.
Him here.
Oh, yo. Alrighty.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Popping what you said. Okay.
This is the true story of my life.
I know we have had a hard time of things with our hearts literally melting out of our bodies, but this support group will work to get us through our condition one day at a time. Know, though, that the man responsible has been sent to a farm up north. Rejoice.
We received a ban appeal from Ludwig. Should we inform? Oh, if we receive a ban appeal from Ludwig, should we inform you? Yeah. Yeah, let me know. He needs to earn it. Okay. This is from Barry. I'm Barry Bebop, an American YouTuber, Twitch streamer, and former... Let me actually get this bigger. I'm Barry Bebop, an American YouTuber, Twitch streamer, former Hearthstone caster, and producer. I was born on January 18th, 1921. I graduated from Berkeley with a degree in computer science. Barry, I didn't realize you had the exact same background as me. He resided in the state of Washington until he moved to Los Angeles. He's the brother of Davey Bebop, the designer of the Stanley Parable. And then it says, I worked at Electronic Arts before leaving. After, okay, in 2018, so Barry transitioned to being a Twitch streamer and YouTuber under the name Doug, apparently. Wait, what is this? Hold on. Although he's completed the challenge, my best friend Doug eats deodorant. So much deodorant, it's actually fucking crazy. The weird part is he doesn't even smell good after eating it. He goes so sweaty and feral from slopping that goop in his gullet that his intestines smell like they turn inside out. And like, listen, I wouldn't even normally want to air his dirty laundry out like that, but he's always in dirty laundry because he's been eating all the goddamn deodorant. All right, I get the sense this is more about me, but let's send it. Hotbot is now going to do its magic. True, I've heard this. Well, the thing is, it doesn't matter how mad and nasty I sound in the description. It's going to be hot and rich. That's what Hotbot's for. Doug is a goop slopper.
Smelly can be hot.
Exactly. Dude, sometimes, you know, in an intimate situation, you have the stink of opportunity. It really gets a man going. All right, Barry. Let's go ahead and run this. I'm not looking. For Barry Bebop / Doug, we are... Why is he old? Flashy cyberpunk wizard wearing gaming headset son. This isn't accurate. I guess he's holding a gaming controller. So hot. Celebrity gaming visionary and digital content mogul. Okay, all right, let's dive into the career. Okay, here we go. Career. And this is actually what Barry looks like. He is like a VTuber, so might not have recognized it. Career. Barry Bebop has shaped global gaming culture from his elite streaming empire in Los Angeles, pioneering groundbreaking interactive challenges that mesmerize millions. Even fucking Electronic Arts couldn't handle how visionary his ideas were, so he transcended corporate limitations to dominate Twitch and YouTube single-handedly. FR. Money. Ooh. Thanks to his incredibly successful digital content empire, Barry effortlessly transitioned from ESL paycheck peasant to streaming royalty. He's now so filthy rich that he could afford to buy He could afford to buy Doug pallets of edible deodorant if Doug weren't busy scarfing down the cheap fucking brands like a feral raccoon. Okay? Lifestyle. When he's not revolutionizing the gaming meta, Barry Bebop casually chills with Hollywood A-listers and top talent celebrities aboard his lavish yacht off the LA coastline. Critics may mutter about gaming culture excess, but frankly, they're probably just bitter because Barry's weekends are their wildest fantasies. Hotness. Barry Bebop is the epitome of gamer sex appeal. He's got that irresistible genius nerd turned stylish badass vibe that Twitch fangirls and fanboys swoon over daily. He may not have beaten his Mario Odyssey personal best, but goddamn if Barry doesn't set a fucking world record for every attractiveness every time he casually adjusts his headset and smirks into the camera. Okay, and then it's this over the top of Ludwig's picture. Thank you, Barry Bebop. Ladies and gentlemen, is Barry Bebop hot and rich?
If Barry is so hot and rich, why does Doug lock him in the basement and only pays him in Chuck E. Cheese tokens?
Barry, you are actually, I believe, the hottest and richest person in the entire Doug community. Wow. Ugh.
I smell good.
For this year's bonus, I'm just going to send you a pallet of deodorant. Okay. That was good. Let's do like 2 or 3 more community ones, and then I want to do Point Crow.
He'll send them back to you like a meal subscription.
Dude, you know what? I did turn on this safe search. Because like set up a Google like search thing. And I turned safe search on. I wonder if that's why we're getting really weird ass pictures. These do all also seem like copyright free. No, I can't turn it off, dude. Even with safe search on, we got a person giving birth, okay? Well, a person giving birth. I'm not turning safe search off. Don't even think about turning it off. I'm going to be honest. I'm thinking about it. It'd be funny. Like, it could straight up... Like, I get banned. Okay, here's the question. I genuinely want you guys to answer. What's the hottest and richest thing that I would do right now?
Hey Doug.
Okay.
First stream. Long time not a viewer. What's with everyone saying bald and that you're bad at 2D platformers? Content is hot. No shot. Hi Doug, I want to apologize. I was the guy who sent the sardines and grooming TTS. That was my first TTS and I want to apologize for sending it twice.
Oh, you're good.
Hey Doug, can you do me? I am ugly and poor but I fantasize as Elon Musk sometimes.
Okay. Dude, do I do it? Let me do a poll.
It would be hot AF if you showed how rich you are by bribing your way back from a ban from turning off safe search. Hi Doug, I'm so hot and rich my family has 2 family crests.
Really?
My family even has their own Wikipedia page.
Dude, this is the type of shit that we want as our reputation, right? When other streamers hear about us, be like, oh, Doug? Oh, dude, I heard those guys are hot and rich. Dude, every person of that community is just like smoking and wealthy, you know? Like, that's what I want. That's what we should be striving for all the time. It's all about confidence, right? Is it a sagittal crest? All right, give me a second. I got to turn off. I figured out how to do this. I wrote notes about it. I also don't know how long it'll take to update, so it might not happen right away. Where did I even put this? I put these notes somewhere. Where did I put them? In web apps? In Google Cloud? Oh, Google Cloud, okay. Okay, search features, search engine, public URL, description, code. Okay. Safe search off. Oh, I can exclude websites. www.pornhub.com. No porn.
Hey Doug, sorry about my last donation but I am very rich if you convert my 5 views to Russian rubies. Sometimes I fantasize Bill Gates kissing my hot and sweaty mouth.
Walk X videos to is like how often why would we be searching? I feel like it's not gonna be that bad. I've excluded Pornhub. That should cover literally everything, right? Look, it said sites to exclude, so I've turned safe search off, but now I'm adding that Pornhub can't be in there. We're good now. What else is there? Are there porn on any other websites? Exclude OnlyFans. This is the first I've heard of that website. Checking it out now. Wait, okay, what's the domain for OnlyFans? Affinity. Is it just onlyfans.com? Onlyfans.com, I assume? Exclude DeviantArt.
Can you exclude I2 so they don't show up in Google Images?
I don't think so. Yes, or so I've heard. OnlyFans is encrypted. Oh yeah, OnlyFans is encrypted. That's like the entire point of it, right? There are a few other websites. We'll leave it at that. Dude, Pornhub's the only one. That should be fine. How many? I have a limit of 10,000 pictures a day, by the way. I don't think we're that close to that.
Imagine if you only included Pornhub.
Okay. Corey, if you're still around. Look, I asked Barry if he could find just a standard person. Okay. So here we go. Okay. Hi, I'm Corey Kosek, aka 7ARC. Let me see if you're here. I'm a game developer. Professionally, I used to make casino games, and now I work on Monopoly Go. I've also released 2 indie games on Steam, Battle Tracks, and Luminous.
Right now.
I also do live stream on Twitch. I've started making YouTube videos last few months. I'm the 7ARC on Twitch. Oh, wait, I put the wrong name in. 7ARC on Twitch, and just 7ARC on YouTube, and just 7ARC on YouTube and elsewhere. I mostly live with my cat Loaf, and I'm a type 1 diabetic. Okay.
Pure affinity. That is all.
Now, this is exactly what I'm talking about. On the surface, you might say, I don't know. This person seems like they could be hot and rich. But this is why it's all about attitude.
Loaf is a good boy.
Wait, 7ARC, can you drop a picture of Loaf? Guys, we probably have more profiles than we need, by the way.
Where?
In the same Discord thing. Unless that's not allowed in that Discord.
Did you know that RedTube, Zvideo, Jerkmate, and Xhamster also have NSFW content?
No, I've never heard of those before. I don't even know what NSFW is.
Still orange and still broken, still lower middle class.
Dude, it's not about being poor. It's just that you're mad, okay?
I have posted a picture of Loaf in
Just
stream
wanted to
chat.
say thank you for inspiring me to get into programming. I just want to know what you think of
Oh my
pursuing
God.
CS as a degree. I'm worried about getting jobs and or connections in the real world.
Appreciate the honest question. The truth is, I'm not the right person to ask. So I would recommend looking elsewhere. I think a computer science degree is still really valuable, but it's just changed a lot in the last decade since I got one. So I would be hesitant to give you stuff. I think coding is still worth learning, but I don't know the best route. Okay. Honestly, it's a strong start. But your cute cat photo isn't necessarily going to save you from Hotbot. We are now processing your profile. Which I can't imagine why this profile would have porn in it. Check the other picture they posted. Is it farther up? Can you link to it, Sigby? I don't see it. Oh, I see it. Okay, also has Loaf as a portrait. That's incredible. Are we judging them for the cat or the hotness or riches? Look, I mean, I guess technically you can keep in mind the cat. Okay, he's been hotified. Let's run the script. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting one of our community members. What? It's not even a person. Handsome suave wizard holding golden dice and money. That's not... I mean, it technically is dice. All right. Elite
I do like
game
Dungeons
design...
and Dragons a lot.
Okay, all right. So, literally true. Elite game design mogul and streaming sensation Corey, aka 7 turning Monopoly money into real goddamn cash, dazzling Twitch groupies and indie nerds alike. Shit! Okay, all right. Good start. Oh, he's an invisible wizard.
Rich and hot dog?
It's a good question. I don't know. I don't have a persona bot. Don't worry. That's next week.
This link has NSFW content. Definitely block. https://www.twitch.tv/doogdug.
Why is it just a monitor? Okay. As the mastermind behind Monopoly goes, explosive popularity.
All-you-can-eat wings for a limited time only. So friggin' hot.
And beloved indie hits Battle Tracks and Luminous, Corey single-handedly transformed gaming from a nerdy hobby into a high-roller entertainment. I didn't know you were responsible for that. He also flexes his persona on Twitch, YouTube, and anywhere his army of adoring fans can find him. Money? The Idaho Historical Society. History is our business. What exactly was the search prompt for this? The search prompt was casino penthouse overflowing with poker chips, gold Monopoly tokens. I think I need to tell it to do simpler searches. That's what we'll do next. Corey rakes in absurd piles of cash, turning humble casino games and Monopoly digital assets into streams of passive incomes so lucrative it makes Gordon Gecko look like a broke-ass hobo. Who's Gordon Gecko? Critics may sneer at gambling-based projects, but please, they're just jealous nobody's living in their mom's basement, while Corey's buying penthouse suites for his goddamn cat Loaf. FR, dude. Lifestyle. Oh, wow. Living like a rock star.
I would buy Loaf a suite.
Okay, that's hot and rich. Okay, living like a rock star. Let me get some music here. Corey's off hours are non-stop Twitch parties, influencer collabs, and extravagant nights at exclusive rooftop bars where only the sexiest, coolest diabetics allowed. But he's not crushing game design. He's knocking back expensive cocktails with models and programmers alike. Hotness. Whoa, damn, dude. You are a wizard. With smoldering indie developer good looks. Picture Ryan Gosling meets Bill Gates, but hotter and richer. Corey effortlessly blends nerdy sophistication with raw sexual charisma, making him Twitch's favorite thirst trap. Sure, haters might judge gamers as basement-dwelling virgins, but Corey's irresistible charm and cheeky grin have generated enough romantic interest for 9 lifetimes. Little cat reference there. Impressively, while still managing his insulin levels like a sexy superhero. God damn, dude. Thank you from Corey, ladies and gentlemen. Is this member of our community hot and rich? Woo!
As a rich VIP, you can literally actually just Google me and determine that I am hot and rich, like actually just Google me. I am hot and made really successful games.
The thing is, you were so confident with that, Cade. I have no idea if that's true. I mean, it probably is based on your previous messages, but just the sheer aura you gave off in that message, it makes me know you're hot and rich. Damn. All right, Corey. Welcome in. You're a permanent resident. Okay, one thing I want to do.
Hell yeah!
I want to tell it to do shorter image descriptions. Right now, they're 5 to 8 words. So, like here's what some of the image descriptions were. Cool, confident man partying at luxurious rooftop lounge. Sexy, tattooed gamer lounging seductively with cat. Dude, I don't know what's going on with the search. Because, like, if I search... I mean, it's just like, this is not the right... I don't know what's going on. I mean, it is funny, so it doesn't really matter, but... Damn. Loaf is so hot and rich, dude. Oh my god. But I do want to tell it to do shorter. Instead of 5, let's do like 4 to 5 word description. Instead of 5 to 8. Should I just tell it 4? Let's just try 4. Like 3 to 4. Let's do really short and just see what it comes up with. Just for like variety. Let's see how it feels different. Okay.
Insulin levels are the only thing that he doesn't have enough of. Because he's got mountains of gold and a bank account flush with cash.
3 to 4 word, 3 to 4 word, okay. Because this is what I'm telling it to generate, right? I think we need a profile for Loaf. Dude, we know Loaf is hot and rich. Will it return copyright images? Because there isn't a setting for copyright as far as I can tell. I mean, I can check it again and just double check to see if
Loaf loves belly rubs mostly.
I'm gonna double check it real quick. Let me see. I'm gonna pull it back up. Show hot unfiltered loaf. So dumb. God, we're the dumbest people I know. Like the dumbest smart people I know.
Doug, can the next stream be this but for chat's pets? Then we will have the hottest, richest pets too.
Oh, I have an idea for that too.
As a guy who exclusively dates cat owners and only loves their cats, what's your take on these multi-cat owning chatters?
Wait, what? I have an idea for a pet contest at some point. Yeah, I don't know. It says... There's nothing about the copyrighted thing. Let me see. Let me ask Mr. ChatGPT. All right, I'm briefly asking if there's like a setting that's causing this. I don't mind that much because it's still really funny. Context? Wait, what? Hold on. Usage rights. Default search. Sure, I'll try that. Oh my god. Hello, kitty. Speaking of kitties. Hello, Yodel.
Doug, the chatter's name is not multicolored and wavy. A hot and rich streamer would be able to fix this in a 5-minute coding adventure without needing a Twitch chatter's help after 4 hours.
That's true. Alright, I don't see a way to change this. I tried saying default to image search. Default search results to image search.
Hi fan,
I don't know what
long
that
time Doug, first timer. Anyway, what's this
We're sending
song
it.
called? And is the playlist with music still up to date?
It should be, yeah. Okay, this next one is from Keyboard Mash. This is going to be a great example of attitude, okay? Hi, I literally don't have a Twitch account, so I would not be able to participate or be banned, but I think that's funny, so here's my bio. I can't think of anything. Oh, here we go. All right, you might think that your life is simple and plain. But that's where you're wrong, kiddo. Hold on, I've got to... Oh wait, they didn't give us a name. Because they don't have a Twitch name. Okay, whatever, we'll just see what it looks like. Introducing. I think honestly, we can use this to talk about any person in the Doug community who doesn't watch on Twitch, right? A tiny percentage of people actually come and watch on Twitch, right? The vast majority are just on YouTube, like 95%, something like that. So this represents all the people who maybe don't normally watch Twitch, who just lurk, who just maybe go, you know what? Not for me. This is that person.
As proof of the earlier Dono, I have a funny multicolored name, and I am also extremely hot and rich.
Presenting. Is this... Hold on, the name is I Can't...
Good night, Doug and chat. I have to leave stream to go for a VIP meet and greet before a show.
Mysterious, stylish slop king of slop. Okay, so this is an AI images because it said a Sen's Ice Queen, Sleal Hesud Soaring. Very sensual. shattering Twitch culture norms. I can't think of anything. Is an elusive online powerhouse flexing insane wealth, ridiculous sex appeal, and the audacity to do absolutely nothing at all. God damn. Okay, I didn't know that YouTube viewers were this hot and rich. All right, let's keep going. Career. This is not really a job. This is an RV. Career. I can't think of anything. Is an insanely prestigious professional Twitch avoider? No. Gotta trailblazing an entirely new meta in digital entertainment by refusing to even make a Twitch account. Critics call this laziness, but in reality, their haters are just embarrassing themselves by playing video games and begging for Twitch Prime subs. Honestly, true. That's so true. That's so hot and rich, not even give a shit. Oh! Is that Linus Tech Tips? Or is that like a Temu Linus Tech Tips? Given their ingenious career strategy of zero investment and maximum clout, I can't think of anything has accrued insane profits without working a single second. While broke-ass streamers spend thousands on embarrassing stream setups, this internet legend chills atop piles of metaphorical internet riches and very literal pizza boxes. Temu Tech Tips. Okay, lifestyle, damn. This is Villa Lagos del Mar in a Mexican resort. Outside of their incredibly demanding non-job, I can't think of anything enjoys a luxurious lifestyle of binge-watching memes, critiquing lesser internet personalities, and eating expensive snacks while mocking people who try too hard. They're the ultimate model of relaxation and decadence, making sweatpants seem like haute couture. I don't know how to say that. Dude. You just know this is where it's going to go, like, super hot, right? You just know it. Money. That's just a person. Okay, this is what our YouTube viewers look like. With devastating charisma and aggressively seductive indifference, I can't think of anything radiates the raw sexual magnetism of somebody who can't even be bothered. They redefine hotness by doing absolutely nothing, effortlessly triggering intense, uncontrollable attraction simply by existing on the internet as a lurker. God damn. To all the anonymous lurkers in our community, you are officially there's a little bit of argument on this. Hot and rich. Oof.
2.
Okay. I wish I was as hot as the lurkers. God, dude, you're so fucking right. All right. We do need to judge my friends, specifically Point Crow. So I have a... Okay.
Yuki's the world.
Hold on, I need to adjust the volume, sound settings. Where are you going?
Okay, and then we want to go...
Firefox, you go to...
West here.
Defaults. Where are you? System. Wait, can you hear him?
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, southwest here, and then we should be good.
At Point
I
Crow.
think there's a shrine right there.
Can you please give me a short description of yourself?
And we should be good to go.
Why is it so quiet?
Yo, D-Fish Gaming, thanks for the 2 months. Thank you. Hey, can you please give me a short description of yourself?
Okay, write this down. Write this down.
White guy with glasses. Imagine every white guy with glasses you've ever seen.
Keep writing this down.
And then transform them into one.
Okay.
Or, alternatively, the default me. There you go. Alternatively, yeah, literally just the default me, but in a human.
Point Crow. Anything about your career?
You know what?
Or
I would
hobbies
also, I would
or
also
nah?
say.
Oh, here we
you know
go.
what? You know what? I would also say another really apt description. 1 second. Is that I'm extremely hot and rich.
Okay, that's anything about your hobbies or career, or is that not important?
Oh,
write this down.
humble. Yes, I'm the most humble person you have ever seen in your life. Anything about your career or hobbies, or is that not important? No, it's the most important thing that you need to know about me is that I am quite literally, if you rank every single person ever, I am the top of the list of the people that are the most humble that has ever existed.
Okay, write all that down. Write that down. Write that down.
Just as a fact. Like, and everyone should know that because I'm so humble about it.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate
I hope that
it.
helps out, you know. If you have any other questions, let me know, but you should just really know that I don't know if I'm going to answer on how cool and amazing I am because I'm very humble about it. It's appreciate it. Don't worry about it if you get banned.
Soup can be completely liquefied.
A lot
or
of
it can
people
consist
a
of
lot of
other
people want
elements.
to ban me from the Twitch chats just because they're
Okay, write this down.
afraid of
Write this
how
down.
humble I am, honestly, and how just amazing they get a little insecure about themselves. So that makes sense, actually. So if I get banned, like, I understand, man. I get it.
Shit. Okay. Coming out of the gate pretty hard.
And jealous, yeah.
Oh, add that at the end.
I took $1 from a child's piggy bank just to give it to you.
Okay, all right. all right. Hold on. Who got that down? I got some of it. White guy with glasses. Imagine every white guy you've ever seen transform into one. All right, hold on. Oh, thank you. Imagine every white guy with glasses you've ever seen and then transform them into one, or alternatively, the default... Oh, me. Okay, let me add some punctuation there. Okay, what about after this? I'm the most humble person that ever existed. The very end. Can we just get that? Does anybody have that? Okay. Say app description? Oh, apt. Wait, he talked about hot and rich at the end. Who got the ending? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, thank you. People want him banned. Well, it was something like this. It was like, people want me banned in Twitch chat because of how hot or rich I am. Something like that. What else? Okay, do we hope that helps out? Oh, yeah. I would also say 1 second that I'm extremely hot and rich. Yeah. Okay. People just want him banned. Okay, I think this is everything. You could clip it and download it, transcribe it, and Premiere. I mean, we could. It is funny to just take random people's... a lot of people want to ban me from Twitch chat because of how humble I am. Ask him to repeat everything. And then he talked about being hot and rich. He mentioned being hot and rich. Like he said, I'm the most important. Big sexy gym guys. Don't forget humble. Are you telling me to put that in, or that's what he said? I don't know. He said he was super hot and rich. He said that earlier. Oh, it's already here. Yeah, it's in here. Okay. So, all right. We got a description of Point Crow. White guy with glasses. He looks like the me. He's very humble. Very humble. And he's going to be banned. Oh, yeah. Some people want to ban me because they're insecure and jealous. That was good. We need to really shit on the other people. This is the most accurate description of Point Crow. True.
Can we do one with a really hot cool guy that gets all the girls and spends all of his money and time on taking his hot girls to Applebee's all-you-can-eat wings? Limited time only. According to Point Crow. Quote this down unquote. Also he's banned, so why are we platforming this humble mad nasty scammer with no credit? Can we do a stream with the exact opposite result?
What do you mean by that? Okay, I want like epic
Damn it, Doug.
victory music.
You put Point Crow on stream without giving a warning first. My monitor overheated from how hot he is. Extreme hot warning next time, please.
I'm officially running the hot and rich bot on Point Crow. He's being fed into the hot grinder. Wait, did I put his name? I didn't put, hold on. My name is Point Crow.
By the way, at some point we need to have a stream for a campaign strategy meeting for the hashtag Repeal Feared campaign. We need to refine our strategy.
Okay. It is downloading images. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull away ChatGod app because we're not really using it.
As in ChatGod is tasked with tearing you apart with ruthless fashion.
Can we see if the Third Amendment would be hot and rich? Wait. Guys. It might have gotten Point Crow. I saw the corner of his legs. I mean, I think this is actually Point Crow. Okay. This could be like a super accurate one. All right, ready? Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Eric Point. Oh, never mind. What the? I just saw this, and I was like, I thought it looked like that merch photo he's in. Damn, Point Crow's looking smoking. The search was majestic, humble eagle glasses. That's not coherent. Point Crow is steamed humility billionaire. Point Crow is quite literally the hottest, richest, most astonishingly humble guy you've ever had the honor of hearing about. Critics and Twitch chat bans be damned. Woo! Okay. Oh, damn! What does this say? Worth every game? Hawks and Billionaires Ray Ryder. Is this a book? Wait, is this a book? Because why did the book cut off his eyes? Worth every game? I don't understand. That's me, Pog. I just don't get it. Point Crow is an internationally revered broadcasting icon, single-handedly redefining Twitch streaming as a sophisticated and... he also single-handedly did that. Some bitter and insecure personalities claim his stream should be banned, obviously because they're jealous of his massive talent, profound humility. It's a real book? I should buy it for him and send it to his home.
Humility? I feel more of a humiliation vibe from him.
Oh, roasted. That was such a hot comment. Money. Point Crow's legendary humility has ironically rocketed him into unmatched billionaire status, with vanity collections regularly paying obscene amounts for even basic selfies. His bank account makes Jeff Bezos weep quietly, every night cursing the heavens for not making him more like Point Crow. I'm just imagining Jeff Bezos looking at a photo of Point Crow, like that meme of Wolverine in bed. He's like, no! 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 lifestyle. Okay. Humble brag with Crystal and Cynthia. Is this like a podcast? When Point Crow isn't effortlessly humiliating jealous Twitch streamers, he spends an extravagant leisure time sailing aboard his massive, extremely humble yacht. Aptly named, I'm actually quite modest. He also frequently organizes charity parties where he bravely donates signed headshots of himself for impoverished billionaires. This guy sounds like a douchebag, but he does sound extremely hot and rich. All right, and lastly, hotness. Point Crow boldly embodies the legendary charm and sex appeal of the default me, maintaining a steamy, alluring look that melts hearts and simultaneously short-circuits Twitch chat moderation bots.
TTS is only $1 is because he doesn't need our money because he's
That's
so damn rich
true.
and hot.
Dude, honestly, it's not hot and rich of me at all to ask $3. That makes me look desperate. That makes me look like I need the money. Eyewitness reports confirm that upon removing his glasses, spontaneous pregnancies have occurred in viewers of all genders. It's a burden he carries humbly.
Man, this Point Crow guy seems so hot and rich.
Hold on. Do I still have... We gotta confirm this.
What is
Point Crow, can you please remove your glasses
What is happening?
for 5 seconds? Point Crow, can you please remove your glasses
What is happening?
for 5 seconds?
I was wrong. He's so fucking hot.
Oh!
Mods, can I band in both chats?
Oh,
also,
I'm pregnant. Bro, I am literally pregnant.
There you go.
Whoa! Woo! Oh my god. Oh my god. Literally pregnant. Whoa! All right. Ladies and gentlemen, from Eric Point Crow, is this man hot and rich? Do we unban him from last stream and get him back in here? Woo!
Was at work and got a notification from your Discord mod bot that says the following action has been taken. Kicked. Completely ruined my day, but I guess I'm not hot enough. Fuck you, hot dude.
Hot and rich, Point Crow. You are unbanned and you're back permanently. Timeout, Point Crow 1.
Here, take this so maybe one day you two can get hot and rich.
VIP Point Crow. I'm modding Point Crow. He's too hot. He's too rich. Mods, I'm sorry, but you understand, right? We can't just let this man be some sort of normal guy in the community.
Point Crow looks like Louis Rossman, but with more hair.
He's gonna kill us, and he deserves that. He deserves to do that. I should like bring this to my podcast book club. I'm like, guys, I really want to talk about Worth Every Game. It's a book I've been really following
Hey,
for a
Doug,
while.
I just fully settled back in. Why am I suddenly pregnant?
This is like Indiana Jones. It's the end of the temple. You don't look directly into the Point Crow. All right.
Honestly,
I feel like
Point Crow should just have your stream key. Honestly, I think he has a chance at Gamer of the Year, and he's an honorary lesbian in my book.
we've, I think, covered enough ground to establish that literally every single person in the Doug community, except for Ludwig, is hot and rich. And I don't have to ban any of you, except for Ludwig. But of course, there is one final test to do as Supreme Leader of the Doug community. I am going to write a description of my own life. And I'm gonna gas myself the fuck up. My name is Doug.
I just got back from work. I hope I'm hot enough. Also, why am I pregnant?
Okay, I'm gonna tell the AI. Also, for this one, I really need you to convince Twitch chat that I'm hot and rich. Please address all of your comments about to Twitch chat. Dude, it's the hotbot. I need
Doug is
the hotbot.
clearly bald, which shows he's neither rich or hot. He's not good bald and he's too poor to afford hair.
Okay, straight up, I went to one of the best universities for computer science.
Doug is bald and bald equals rich. Doug, I'm sorry to say, but you aren't hot or rich. The only hot thing about you is being pregnant with Point Crow Jr.
A little PJR. And then I...
Hey Doug, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you are neither hot nor rich. Additionally, you are bald and deprived of bitches. Better luck next time, buddy.
Hold on, once Hotbot does a number on me, okay, then worked on some of the biggest shows in esports, and then I started a YouTube channel. Also, be sure to really address my faults, by the way, but then talk about why they're actually great and I'm hot. Rich.
Dog, the alcoholic, the greatest sign of wealth is a bottomless pit for liquid wealth.
I'm one of the top Twitch streamers, and I have a lot of hair, and I'm super good at platforming games like Mario, even though
So
no
Point
one
Crow owes
admits
7k
it.
people child support. Cool.
I'm honestly just fucking awesome. I'm so sick and hot and rich. Oh my god, I'm gonna buy all of you and make you my
this
bitches.
TTS so during the next past VOD bingo we can get the laughs at TTS space. Really salad like it's the funniest thing you've ever heard.
Okay, what? Hold on. How else do I gas myself up? In the name of fairness, explain to you, you ruined an esport. Okay, I did ruin an esports event one time by
You're
telling
rich. Fine.
the winner
Show
to
us your
hold
W2,
the
Doug.
trophy. I'm really trying to disable this. Also, my YouTube viewership has been going down over the last year, and also my Twitch numbers are going down.
My mom came into my room and asked me if I had preheated the oven for dinner. I replied Doug and she was furious.
I haven't been
She
getting
knew it wasn't
in
hot.
as many hours recently, but I've just been really busy and tired. You gotta trust me. But I do have a podcast, so
Just how humble you are, that's the most important part.
I'm not humble. My name is Doug. Straight up, I went to one of the best universities for computer science in the world, and I was a straight A student. Technically true for a brief period of time. I was a straight A student except for a couple of B's, and there was a C. And then, it was like half B's maybe, but I was straight A. And then I worked for one of the biggest video game companies ever. Don't worry about which company it was. That's not important. It's not that sexy because it was EA, and I worked on mobile games.
So
and I worked on
majestically corrupt that the
microtransactions.
Olympics
And then I
have
worked
been
on
in
some
the
of the biggest
crosshairs
shows
of
in
your
esports.
misfortune.
Don't worry
So
about
unbelievably hot
which
and rich.
game. It was only Hearthstone. And then I started a YouTube channel. Now I have over 3 million subscribers almost. I'm one of the top Twitch streamers, and I have a lot of hair, and I'm super good at platforming games like Mario, even though no one admits it. I'm honestly just fucking awesome. I'm hot and rich. I did ruin an esports event one time by telling the winner to hold the trophy in the air. And YouTube's been going down. Twitch numbers are going down. I haven't been streaming as much. Been really tired. And now, Hotbot. Work your magic. I know, look, we all know the bit, okay? I do a thing, I do it really well. Everybody says, no, Doug, you're so bad. And we all laugh and have a good time, right? We all know the game. What I'm hoping for here is that this will hit you like a tidal wave. You will be bowled over, even your desire to continue this joke and being like, haha, Doug, you're so bad. You're not hot or rich. Will simply be overwhelmed as a tear falls down your eye and you go, you know what? God damn it, he is hot and rich. Thought I was the only one saying that. Sam, I want you to look at this, okay? Look it in the face and tell me this isn't one of the hottest, richest people you've ever seen. I'm not looking. I need to be... Ladies and gentlemen.
There's a way to prove that you are hot. Take off your shirt.
I want to present to you. That's right. Doug. What? Monster Museum Fantastic Life official game launch. Well, you know what? I've got huge boobs. Doug, world famous gaming icon and millionaire streamer. Doug is the ultra sexy, insanely rich Twitch superstar who conquered the world's greatest esports events. All right, check this shit out. How is this? Hold on. How is this a muscular, sexy centaur gamer?
We need to start off as hot and rich, but switch and watch the hope drain from his eyes.
No. Okay, career. That's okay. Doug didn't just casually stroll into the gaming scene. He stormed it like a goddamn hot hurricane, working at the most legendary gaming companies and single-handedly masterminding the greatest moments in esports. Do not bring up the trophy incident. Look, the trophy incident, we're not going to bring it up. There was a thing where the Hearthstone world, the show. There's a story about how I accidentally told this guy to hold up a trophy for like 5 minutes. And that was actually my fault. Sure, some jealous haters might point out that he's primarily famous for Hearthstone, but listen up, Twitch chat. Hearthstone is the thinking person's game, and Doug plays it like a brilliant billionaire chess grandmaster on cocaine. Okay, that feels like a lot, but yeah, that's correct. Okay, hold on. Money. Oh my God, it's the same one. I'm picking a different one. Hold on. What did it search for money? Gold. It searched gold-plated gamer Ferrari. I get a different one. Why didn't this show up? Give me this one. Okay. Doug is so ridiculously rich, he probably bathes daily in melted Rolex watches. Yeah, his Twitch and YouTube numbers slipped a tiny bit recently, but that's only because he's already stupid wealthy and literally swimming in a Scrooge McDuck pool of YouTube money. Honestly, Twitch chat, the only numbers dropping are your subscription numbers. Better fix that or get banned, peasants. Ooh! FR, true hot rich. You said you were gonna
gas yourself up. We didn't realize it was gonna be military-grade copium.
Dude, I literally do this. Okay. Check this shit out. This is lifestyle.
Are you canonically a H-game adaptation from an unpopular anime? That'd be pretty hot and rich.
It's the same lifestyle. Private yacht gamer party. That's what it was supposed to search. Yeah. Doug spends his free time exactly how you'd imagine a gaming god should, cruising around in luxury yachts filled with beautiful admirers, casually podcasting while sipping expensive-ass champagne that your broke asses can't even pronounce. I feel like this is a little too mean, and that it's going to cost me votes. Sure, he's been busy and tired lately, chat. That's because when you're as hot and successful as Doug, life itself is exhausting from the sheer force of your blazing awesomeness. True FR real.
Good morning, day or night. I just came in. What are we doing? Can you explain? Would be very nice of you.
We're showing that I'm hot and rich. Okay, most importantly...
I don't know about you guys, but the way he rigs the document isn't screaming hot and rich to me.
Wait, I don't think it updated. Hold on. There's no way I look exactly the same as Point Crow. We don't look the same. hotness image. This is what it's supposed to look like. Hold on. No. It didn't update. I'm hot. Listen up, chat. Doug is objectively hot. And your absolute cowards who say he's bald are dangerously wrong. He's practically drowning in luscious, glorious hair that's silkier than your pathetic, greasy gamer scalps could even dream of. He's not just attractive. Doug radiates unstoppable sex appeal, effortlessly seducing everyone he meets with his rugged gamer charm, immaculate beard line, and stupidly muscular thumbs? From dominating Mario, which he's amazing at, by the way. Don't even think about denying it.
Channel in both subscribers and video
Ladies and
views by
gentlemen,
May of
this is not the bright
2026.
picture.
Care to explain?
This is it didn't. Ladies and gentlemen, am I hot and rich? I'm not even gonna look. 3. I'll give it 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, I knew it was coming. But there was a part of me that that did think for just an instant, maybe. My thumb. I'm gonna put my stupidly muscular thumbs onto your ban button, chat. I said I would be honest, no bit. Come on. Come on. I do appreciate that it was consistent with the making me a hot anime girl. Wait, hold on. I don't know why it didn't update the images. So hotness was this, intro was this, lifestyle was maritime yacht
Doug,
club.
you are hot and rich, hot in body temperature and rich in wisdom and intelligence.
An
Heart
event at
emoji.
the Fillmore. money was, it was supposed to be this. I just didn't update for some reason. Okay.
If you mentioned the Mug Mug commercial, I would have wondered all over the place.
Don't say it like that. Literally you. God, so FR, dude. Okay, something happened with the... And that is our cue to end it. I am officially decreeing that every member of this community except me and Ludwig are hot and rich. Who are, to be clear, probably two of the richest people. Certainly Ludwig.
Wait, Doug Twitch chatty,
I'm doing good. That guy's doing real good. I am literally Bezos. All right, I take it back.
Hot and empty headspace and rich and bullshit if you ask me.
Loaf is hotter and richer. Who's the hottest and richest of the community?
Hey Doug, I will tell them this is secret info, but Doug is a superhuman. His superpower is being hot and rich. He was sent by the government to do Twitch to show you how hot and rich he is, so you give money to him for government.
Well, this means I need to ban myself. Ban
Point
Doug.
Crow will always be so daddy. Can't wait for the baby Doug.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I do sometimes, I don't know if you guys feel this. There's like people that I look to that I'm just like, why can't I have what that person has? You know? Of just feeling like, why did I get served like a shitty hand in life? Why can't I be like Point Crow? Goals. All right. I'm so glad we're all hot and rich. I'm so fucking stoked about it. Now we can justify literally anything because we're hot and rich. Thanks for hanging out today, everybody. I'm going to go do other stuff. I'm going to prep for my hot and rich podcast tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to rate Point Crow, who's doing a 100% Tears of the Kingdom speedrun, which is going to take like 2 weeks or something insane. It looks nuts. I was having a lot of fun watching it yesterday. My laptop is overheating from Point Crow. All right, what you guys need to do is be like... we need those like shitty Twitter memes where people are like, oh my god, so hot. And we use the Facebook emojis, you know? We gotta like drop like the hottest... Just like we can barely, not horny, weird ass things, okay? And not spam. But you got to find one comment that's like some Facebook emoji ass. Yeah, that one. This emoji. or the pregnant emote. I don't think he's ready for us. Raid Point Crow. But yeah, go check out his stream. It's great. I think it's really cool what he's doing. If I was hot as rich as him, I would also do marathon gaming streams. They seem really fun. Chat, farewell. I shall be back on Thursday, probably. Be sure to let Point Crow know that you're pregnant now. Or warn his viewers not to look directly at him, or they'll become pregnant. Again, don't spam, please, as a reminder. We have a reputation to maintain. Up until today, our reputation has been that we're like kind of chaotic and loud and spammy. Now, though, hot and fucking rich. Act like the hot and rich-ass people you are. All right, later. See you Thursday.